Shadowrun.
Yo.
I was like, wait a minute. I thought Gears had a pink mohawk.
Gears is so pretty. They're long hauls, not cigarettes.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
going
going to say
My
some
life
stuff.
sounds goofy.
All right, I'm being heard.
You're goofy.
This is a mic check. Radio, can you hear me now?
You're goofy. Yep, I can hear you on there.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, let me try this again. Welcome to another episode of Original Box Sets Shadowrun game. We have with us tonight me, I'm Max. Jay, who's playing Gears.
Hey.
He's the one with the blonde hair and the choker. If you look on the screen.
No, that's me.
It's funny the second time, too.
And
microphone is right here, not on the side.
And also we have with us Sarah.
It's me.
She's the one with the pink spiky hair and the cigarette.
No. Zoe is now blonde after, a little while.
After the tumor.
No, I was purple after the tumor.
Oh.
John, who's Zoe is being played by Sarah, and John is playing Nemo.
Hello there.
And last we have Robin, who is playing a new character, a mage by the name of Lee. Lee is muted. Lee
is frozen?
Lee is frozen. Uh-oh. Oh. There was a jump.
There was a jump.
Jump cut.
Still frozen. Yum.
Da-da-da-da.
Checking out the pictures. Yeah, Armored Market with weirdos. All right. So we're gonna do a recap of the last game session. Let's see. Jay went off and bought himself some sort of manufacturing thing, and then got his house attacked.
Right.
John became aware of one of his contacts had been killed. And so, in an attempt to get himself lost as quickly as possible and keep the people that he lived with safe, he made a dramatic exit from his last abode and spilled a little blood in the streets. Luckily, the rain will wash that away. Lee, played by Robin, was assisting a contact or a friend of hers track down the killer to his brother. Killer to his brother turned out to be John's character, was part and parcel of the whole event, but not the killer. And Zoe, last we left her, was in... I forgot. Where was Zoe at?
Oh, Zoe's on vacation on a beautiful tropical island with Sunny, doing a little side work, getting a tan, having margaritas on the beach.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like an exciting Shadowrun right there.
It's beautiful.
To clarify, the blonde with the choker is, of course, Zoe. The mohawked individual is Gears. The character in the upper left-hand corner, the hooded orc, is Lee. And we do not have a picture for Nemo. Actually, I could probably Google Nemo from the movie and put him up there, Finding Nemo, but I'm not going to.
He's got one small arm.
That would be really funny, though.
It would be funny. That would be your character representation, Nemo.
Yeah, well, because right now I'm looking up cartoon Robert Redford, so...
Ooh.
Okay.
No, you should just give a regular Robert Redford look.
Oh gosh,
No.
these cartoons are horrific. Don't Google it.
Don't.
You've been
Don't.
advised not to Google cartoon Robert Redford.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just stick with that's terrible and move on to tonight's game.
Right, you can do it.
We're starting off with Nemo at a safe house where he is just, I don't know, you were just standing in the rain talking to a young woman at your front door who was in sweats. And she seemed to have a lot of information about you, or at least be tracking you or something. And man, it was a strange situation, but she went and got in a car and left with some dude you didn't know.
Yep.
So we're going to pick up from where that's at there at Lucky's safe house.
What?
Yeah. Sweats in Seattle. Like.
That seems terrible.
Yeah. So I'm going back around the back of the house, back inside the way that I came, and man, how long have I been here? Like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
No, it's been 15.
And I'm found.
15.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I spent some time outside in the yard.
15.
Over a pipe.
Yeah, silently tripping over a pipe. Man, yeah. I gotta call Lucky. I don't know where he's put me, but like, I don't feel safe at this point.
Okay.
I mean, safe in the fact that I could barricade myself in the house and survive until they burned it down, but,
You're not the cheerleader.
I mean, yeah, some college kid just found you. How safe is that?
Yeah.
Ring, 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 pick up. A woman's voice answers. Does not sound like Jessica. Sounds familiar. She asks, what's your business? If she can help you, what's your business?
Yeah, I need to speak with Lucky.
Who would be calling? You notice the inflection. You think it might be Caw you're speaking to. The spellcaster that was hanging around Lucky not too long ago.
Man. What did Caw know me as? Yeah, I guess it was Nemo. Yeah. Caw, it's Nemo.
A bit of silence follows. You can hear some muffled covering of the microphone. The phone shuffles for a moment, and you hear this, "Hey, what are you calling? What happened? Something wrong? Do you not need? You need a security code?"
Lucky, I had time to shake the rain off my coat, and some college punk found me here.
What?
I don't know how.
What are you
But-
talking about? That hasn't
Some-
happened. I don't.
I can send you the feed. I can send you the video, Lucky. Like, they were here. Looking for me. I don't understand it.
Ah, shit. So you're calling me because you need to get rid of something. I get it. I can.
Well,
take it.
I just need to.
Did you at least
can't
get the
be- I-
body out of the open? Is it someplace where I can come and pick it up?
No, Lucky, it's not a cleanup job that I need. I just need to know how these people find me and where I can stay where they won't.
Well, that place is really far. You know, I mean, it's not. It's listed under somebody else's name. I don't really know what I'm stretching out here. And you hear a feminine voice behind him speak quietly. You hear Call speaking to him, and he's hang on. And he doesn't muffle the phone the same way she does, but so you can halfway hear the conversation as she begins to explain that magic does not need the same pair of security lenses or special tracking devices to follow someone, and that it's a possibility that he was found because the person might be magical or at least talented in that way. And so Lucky then immediately appears back on the phone. So, did she have any fuck eye on her? Cause says if she had a fuck eye on her, then that's going to be one of the things that lets you know she's a spellcaster.
All right, hey Lucky, can you put Call back on the phone for a second? I just want to make sure I know what you're asking me.
Yeah, hang on a second. So, a quick pause. Call then says, with clarity, a foci. It would look like maybe a talisman, something. Have you ever watched the Trivids and you see the strange, like, circles and lines, dots, fetish symbols, animal parts, feathers?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. It was some college kid in sweats. I didn't see anything, unusual.
No indication, maybe facial tattoos or funny colored eyes or something like that.
Well, if the picture's accurate, then yeah, but I don't remember the description of a funky colored eye. Like, me, John Wise, does not remember a description of a funny colored
Let's
eye.
pull the player in here for a moment. Robin.
Had blue eyes.
Blue eyes, but like unnaturally blue, or
A blue eye.
oh, one blue eye.
Like
okay,
the picture.
so just like the picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picture, but
Yeah. She only had one blue eye. I mean, the other she had two eyes, but only one was blue. Is that like a thing? Is that what you're looking for?
The pause definitely makes you kind of, there's a wait before she answers, and she goes, yes.
So what do I do? How do I not get seen by the magic eye?
I'd suggest not be hunted by a mage.
Caw.
You need to find someone. Hang on. But she talks to Lucky, of course. You can't hear the conversation.
Yeah, because she's professional about covering it.
But then she speaks back into the phone, and you can hear Lucky now. He's just, I don't know. This isn't something I deal with, okay? I don't have to ask these questions. As you can hear him walking off. You hear glass on glass as he's pouring himself a drink of some type. I don't think that house is protected against magic. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay.
I paid for the best, he yells from the background. It should be the best.
Okay, so I need a place that's protected from magic.
She gives a Generally, there are a few places that will do that. You actually have to look into it. So I can maybe go online and do a search for it or something. And you hear Lucky in the background. I don't understand all this fuck eye this and fuck eye that. I paid a fucking fortune for that damn house. It better do what I want it to fucking do.
What? So, Caw, is there anything that you know that can, like, I don't know, maybe not cover me, but like cover my trail? That's not magic. Can I like dampen my signal or whatever?
There is an ancient technique for protecting oneself away from being scryed upon, and it's being beneath and surrounded by natural earth.
So all I gotta do is call my suit maker and get a dirt suit made, right? Just get a dirt suit.
She doesn't answer at all because you can hear Lucky in the background. You're talking about dirt. That's a fancy way of saying dirt, right? And you can see she's trying to engage him in a conversation, or at least get him out of the conversation while talking to you.
Oh, man. Okay, so...
I would look into some more and you hear her walking away, you hear a door close. I would look into some more expensive locales. Nothing suburban. I would look toward any corporations who actually have their hands or dealings in magic who are willing to take you in. Aztecology is one of those companies that openly prepare the buildings for things like this nature. Maybe if you know somebody who knows people.
Yeah, I'll call around. Magic, I've got to find a magic-proof building. Excellent. Thanks, Caw.
You're welcome. That was free, by the way.
Next time I see you, I'll buy you a drink.
I like that. And she doesn't say goodbye. She just hangs up the phone.
Yep. Ah.
Apologies. There was an accent for Caw, but every time I've tried it, I've butchered it. So the only one I can easily pull off is Lucky.
It's okay.
So I haven't drank enough tonight.
Oh, man. Fix it.
Fixing it. Got some Jonah's Curse right here. Not a sponsor.
Could
be a
Hashtag
sponsor.
not sponsored.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
You get off the phone. The house is still quiet. There's not a very lot of... You haven't turned on very many lights. The security camera's on.
Yeah.
You know, it's still indicating that there was a person here not too long ago. So you've got... You got stuff you can work with. But this place, it's a rat hole already.
Oh, man. Yeah, so... Well, I'm not gonna go to Aztecology. Like, I'm not gonna go to some corp and be like, "Oh, will you take me in? I'm scared." Plus, like, they might like ask who I really am.
That was one of the things your character probably understood existed when you worked for the corp, Solder Crop, is that there were those kind of things, but you were not educated in magical theory, so that's something that slides past you as far as that goes.
Yeah, well, I know that there are magically protected buildings. I don't know how they become that way, and how you like rent a living space in one when you are sinless. Oh man, maybe I just need somebody to make me a really good fake Zen, and then I can just get a desk job and live a normal life. Maybe that's what this becomes.
Yeah.
I could be like a email pusher by day, vigilante at night, making the streets safer for those who go unprotected. This is what I'm thinking to myself as I'm like putting guns in different places, just in case somebody else finds me and I have to like be a one-man fortress in my safe house.
Okay.
So I'm like stashing guns all over the house. Like, what am I gonna do? Is that my only option? Who else can I turn to? Man, okay. I think I'm gonna have to reach out to somebody who knows how to parse the matrix with ease.
Okay.
I'm gonna buzz Zoe.
All right.
Just a nice little text message. Hey, I need help finding a place to stay for a bit. Got time?
All right.
A
So,
text message? Wow.
SMS.
so the beach is sunny. It's brilliant here. There are some rather small collection of people on the beach playing volleyball as well as sunning. And which of you fine ladies would like to gather the attention of a synthetic-looking individual who looks like he purchased the package body that he has? He seems to be smiling and winking at you every once in a while. Margaritas have definitely been flowing. And, yeah. It's warm. It's great. The alcohol is definitely numbing the senses. Your phone goes zzz, zzz. But in your head, do you pay attention to it as it flies by, or do you ignore it? What happens?
I guess I'll pay attention to it.
Okay, the words flash through your mind's eye as you get a chance to read over it, distracting you away from the incredibly well-sculpted body that's hanging out nearby on the beach.
I'm a married lady.
He has 8 abs somehow.
That's incredulous. Incredulous? Excessive, also.
Mm-hmm. Maybe 0.5% body fat.
Oh, that's terrible. No, I like my my Native American men with a little extra. Just a little bit, you know. Okay. So I'll call him back. Ring ring. Oh wait. Meow 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 meow. Phone call. Phone call. Meow 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 meow.
Hey.
Phone call.
Hey, Zoe.
What do you need? Like.
I need
Thank you for the refill, sir. This is great.
refill. I need.
Not you.
Yeah, obviously.
What?
I need a place to stay where magic people can't find me.
How long?
The best time frame I can currently give is indefinitely. But I am not looking to stay anywhere for too long, so.
I guess. I honestly, I am currently working on a project.
You hear cheering in the background. Woo!
And it is vital that I keep my attention on this particular project. So I don't really have time to find you a place. Have you reached out to anybody else?
I mean, look, if it's about compensation, I'll make sure you get paid. You know, like a finder's fee, I don't know. A seagull flies over constantly.
I'm gonna send you an address and a key code. And you're gonna be very neat. And you're gonna be very clean. And you're not gonna fuck up anything in it. Got it?
Got it.
Bloop.
Right. Now, do you really want to send him a key code or a sprite?
I will send him a Sprite.
All right.
A Sprite!
The purpose of the sprite, of course, would be to lock and unlock doors, and as well as maybe do what?
Make sure the Roomba runs regularly.
I already have one for that. I don't know. I guess watch the apartment.
Security.
Would that be? Yeah, security.
That's good. Do you want to buy it or do you want to roll dice for this?
Oh.
All right.
Let's see.
While you're compiling, I'm going to go slide back over to John's character.
Yes.
Within a moment, you get a text message saying there's a file on your phone called, what is it called?
Don't fuck it up.
A file called Don't Fuck It Up.
Yeah. I mean, yep,
Right.
that, confirmed. That's hers. I'll open it up.
All right. It tells you where to go. There's like a TomTom program set up. It greets you. It's all friendly and whatnot. It lays out some information, tells you about the layout of this really cool, secure location. It also asks if it can secure your phone so that there's no possibility of extra information passing in and out of it without its necessary information while providing a firewall provided to you by Zoe.
Bing.
Yeah, I don't read the terms and conditions. I just check yes.
I now have access to everything on your
I don't
phone.
understand T's and C's. Get
Your-
past this.
Your life is in my hands.
I mean, I have to say yes to use the service. Why even ask the question? Like,
All right. You activate it. The TomTom pops up. A bunch of information. And yeah,
okay.
she's fast.
Very fast.
You
Yeah.
also notice that there's no user IO operating whatever. There seems to be no Windows setup. It doesn't look like some sort of program that's been like incredulously designed by a corporation. It just looks like your phone's been taken over and it's telling you information.
That's
man.
beautiful.
It doesn't have a lot of clunky background interface that
doesn't.
slows your system down.
No.
Man. All right. Well. Wait. Did you hang up? I say into my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I hung up as soon as you.
As soon as I agreed to not fuck it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
You didn't even hear it, like the click on
Nope.
the other end. The beach noise in the background just stops.
Yep. Man. So yeah, I started packing my things because you know what? I don't need to. You know what? Is it raining right now?
Yeah,
Is it raining
it's
outside?
big old
Ah.
piles of wet stuff coming down.
Oh, never mind. I'll save the shower for when I get there. Oh gosh, here I go packing up my guns again.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pack up and ride over.
All right. Stepping out into the rain under the overhang where your motorcycle is currently sitting, the wet stuff is coming down in a decent amount. If I remember correctly, it was at night time. No, the shooting out was during the later part of the. Yeah, so it's dark.
Yeah, it's night now for
It's
sure.
night now, and you begin making your way, following the directions. The thing tells you to avoid some of the normal driving directions. So you, instead of going from where you're at in, I apologize, Auburn, it takes you on a longer route through Tacoma and then up into downtown, citing that you need to avoid certain areas. So this
Okay.
program seems to be pretty smart. Maybe too smart.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't run into any trouble on the way, do I?
No. In fact, you take an part of the overpass on 99 that then takes a service exit and drives you into a service exit for one of the highway toll booth companies, but then you drive out of their parking lot onto another road, completely avoiding the toll booth as well as a checkpoint.
Man.
Only someone
You're
with a motorcycle could have done this, because it even navigates you and says you drive off the sidewalk.
Nice. Man, this is a handy program. I'm glad I accepted those terms.
It'll disappear once you get into the apartment.
Right.
Like, it just wipes everything.
So, your directions lead you up to the base of two very tall buildings. They have outsides of them are painted with brilliant purple and blue colored lighting from spotlights that sit on the ground. It looks rather high tech. It's corporate. It's not a corporation's like apartment building. It's like a hotel or like a. This is just. It's not like Aztecologies or Aries. I can't remember the name of your housing. Do you remember the name of it?
I had it written down in my other book, but then I transposed most of all of my information over, except for that.
Okay.
Something Towers apartment. I know that.
So, the guide tells you to park in a open air parking lot on the backside of the building, and then as you pull around to there, at this point, being like, "Oh man, this thing's I'm following. I'm just gonna accept that this thing knows what the hell it's doing." You bypass the front end of the building where you can see that there's a lot of security cameras. When you park, there's a small overhang that doesn't really keep you out of the rain, but accesses a door to the maintenance stairwell. So you walk as you park your bike, you lock it, you walk away, it walks you to that door. You open that door, you go in, and you realize you're entering through like, this is part of the parking garage, this is part of the maintenance for the building itself, this is where they keep a lot of the machinery. And the program doesn't stop there. It seems they lose no contact or suffer from any amount of noise as it guides you down the hall and says, third door on the left, take the stairs all the way up to the 4th floor, cross over into the parking garage, immediately turn to your right and head for that flight of stairs. There will be an elevator, and it's detailing out. Almost like Zoe's just sitting behind it, punching away.
Dun, dun, dun.
like watching go through the building from the mini cameras in the hallway, like directing me real time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I assume is happening.
I would too.
Who knows?
You follow the program's instructions all the way up through several floors. The elevator ride, I do believe you were like on the 20+4 or some silliness like that.
Yeah.
So, and it's a nice high rise. You get out of the elevator, look out the windows of the building, and you can see the stretched skyline of Seattle and all its glistening glory, the night lights of the downtown, how it radiates out, has like those halo effects and the streaky star effect from all the street lights and the main strip. Walking down the hall, you find the door in question. As you're within like a meter of it, the door just goes click, click, and unlocks. Pops slightly open and just kind of drags back.
Oh my gosh. I think that once the door opens, I finally recognize this place.
Yeah, you've been here before.
Yeah, but I came like the normal route. Like I recognize the buildings, but maybe I had just driven past them a lot because they're easy to see. But yeah, once I get to the apartment, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been here before.
Yeah.
You wander in, the lights begin clicking on, the island in the center of the room is clean, nothing on it, kitchen's clean. In the front room, there's a coffee table sitting in front of a large screen TV and a couch and whatnot. In the center of the floor, there is a small circular droid doing donuts. A section of carpet has been excessively cleaned. And this little guy looks like he has decided that 200 plus passes onto the carpet is what it's going to do. You can see all the carpet is fine. It's been vacuumed, but there's the little Roomba that's just going in circles.
Oh man. So I'm gonna look around for the cat. Like not search the apartment, but I'm gonna stand where I am and try and just peek around and see if I can see that cat, because I remember it trying to get that Roomba to stab my ankles last time I was here.
Yeah, that's right. So you begin looking around for the one that you don't see, like some sort of raptor from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a perception. Intuition plus perception.
That's 11. Come back here. 11d6.
I could buy you 2.
It could. Whoa. Oh, wait. Hold on. 10 6s. Yeah, hold on. No, my
different.
yeah, my gator mouth is faced the wrong way.
That's fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. 4
Um,
6s.
The bubble backpack, which normally hangs by the door, is missing. The cat litter box is missing litter as well. As you can normally, she uses some sort of funky bag set up with the litter. You look over, the food dish is empty. The water isn't, but the food's all gone. Now, either the cat has decided to go on some sort of Hinduism religion, and he's fasting and not pooping anymore, or the cat's not here.
Oh, man. I'm going to hope for the second one.
Okay.
I hope for the first one. That'd be exciting. Yeah. So I'm going to... So now I remember this place is Zoe's.
Mm-hmm.
So she has not just given me some random place to stay. So I'm going to do my best not to fuck it up. I'm going to go ahead and take my boots off at the entryway so that I don't track footprints everywhere.
Okay.
And, yeah.
As you're
Put myself cleaned up.
fixing yourself in the situation, Fira appears and begins walking through the room. She will stop at the entranceway and look at the robot doing circles at this point in time, and then she'll get your attention and point at it.
Yeah, I think that's its safe mode. Last time I was here, it was in attack mode.
She makes a hand knife like gesture, and she's doing like this.
You remember? Excellent.
She'll smile and then step onto the carpet and wiggle her little toes as she begins walking across the floor.
It's plush carpet.
I imagine she's
extra
lots of little
shag.
wiggling.
Yeah.
You feel safe. You see a liquor cabinet. It's got stuff in it. I assume that Zoe's a hard liquor kind of girl.
I am.
I'm imagining you look in the fridge. There's food. I only know there's probably Wi-Fi, internet access.
Tofu and salad.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's not what's in your fridge.
I have steaks
Yeah.
and bear steaks,
Oh,
and I
man.
have some moose and bacon.
Okay.
Like, that's in the freezer, though. Like, I only take that out for special occasions. There is tofu in my refrigerator, and I wouldn't leave salad because I didn't know how long I was going to go.
Oh,
I was
okay.
going to be.
That
Like,
makes
there wouldn't
sense.
be any fresh ingredients in there. Except maybe, like, potatoes and onions.
Actually, I think you're wrong. There probably is a section of your fridge that has a little potted garden inside of it with its own little UV light going and these little plastic bubble domes and its own synthetic little dirt up in it, and all these little herby things are growing.
Well, that's in the corner in the kitchen.
Yeah, so that kind of
Like,
stuff.
in the little side. I have a tiny herb garden. The mother-in-law brought it over. I have no idea how it works, but it does.
So, John, kind of gives you reflection.
Sorry, you cut
Yeah,
out.
like your characters, like I said, you feel safe.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna go check out the liquor cabinet. Grab something that looks, relatively nice.
Yeah? Electronic lock.
Oh, for real?
Gotta ask. I said don't fuck it up.
Yeah, you didn't say don't touch anything.
Let's fucking it up. Like, I have some expensive alcohol in there. Like,
all right, well, I'm not gonna drink anything then because I'm locked out. I'll wander over to the fridge. I'll try to open it.
Of course, you can open the fridge.
no, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness! I didn't realize this was a form of imprisonment.
I try to open one of the cabinets.
Just kidding.
I try to turn the water on. No!
You try to go outside the door. This is where you live now.
Fuck me, man.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, can I access the liquor cabinet, please?
I have the not so expensive stuff in the bar underneath it.
Oh, okay, so you hide the shitty stuff so nobody knows that you like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh. Don't you? It's all about appearances, man.
All right.
That shit costs too much. I can't replace that easily. Don't drink.
Yeah,
it.
so I'll buy a couple successes so I can find the cheap shit. And I'll pour myself a glass.
I mean, it's like the soy version of things.
Okay.
But it's not like
It's still alcohol, though,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So while you're playing with the liquor cabinet, the pharaoh will run over and climb up onto the counter and open one of the cabinets and pull out one of the little small glasses for drinking because she knows what you're doing. And she'll put it onto the counter, then she'll climb down, she'll pull it off the counter, she'll run in, and she'll look at the table and then fish out from underneath it one of the little drink plates, drink mats, coffee mats. Man, words are hard. Yeah, so she pulls out the little coaster. She puts a coaster on it because she remembers things. And it kind of clicks in your head as you realize what Ruby was saying, that she learns from you. And kind of like in your mind, you get back where you were here last time, and she's like, don't leave your drink on the coffee table without a coaster. You can remember hearing Zoe say that. You're like, oh yeah, coasters. At least if not Zoe said it, somebody said it, and Fira seemed to know it.
Aww. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, you're a smart one. I'll say, and I smile at her.
She's very happy at that statement.
Oh.
So, keep going, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pour myself the drink, sip a few times, and so make yourself at home, Fira, but remember, don't fuck it up. And then I'll smile and laugh, chuckle. I'll chuckle, smile and chuckle. Sorry, not like maniacal laughter or anything.
But she doesn't. She pans the room for a minute before her eyes lock on to a small black case at the bottom of a shelf, little opening door. She opens up and begins pulling out a collection. It's a box with a series of wires and whatnot. And she drags a console out and she points at it and points at the large screen on the side of the TV. The large screen TV on the wall.
It's the entire wall.
Nice. Do you need help setting it up? I don't know what I'm doing, but I can try.
She shakes her head no and begins assembling and plugging things together.
All right, well, I'm going to go get cleaned up. And when I come back out, maybe we can play something together.
She gives you a thumbs up. And you do. You go, you rinse off in the shower, you get back out. She successfully plugged it all together. Although you yourself are not as mechanically inclined as like Zoe, Fira does not seem to carry that. She has picked that up probably from the other children because they had consoles too. So she's put it together and she's prepped consoles. And sitting out next to your alcohol are 2 Chinese takeout boxes and chopsticks stabbed into them. And she has fished out old food from her fridge.
That stuff never goes bad.
Excellent.
I would have eaten it whenever I got back.
Oh,
so
man.
You and Fira eat old Chinese takeout, play video games, and enjoy the comfort and safety of the high-rise.
Yep. So, towards the end of one of our games, I'll turn over to Fira and say, so what do you think? Should I just get a really good fake ID and settle down to a regular job so we can play video games more often?
She will stare at you, and maybe there's a bit of confusion. Like, she doesn't understand exactly what you mean. She scratches her head. Yeah. And she picks up the controller, starts messing with it again. And no, she does not know how to use chopsticks. She's taking the chopsticks in one hand, and she's using them like a shovel.
Oh, oh my gosh. You know what? I can't say that I'm fantastic at chopsticks either. So,
what's your agility score?
I mean, it's fairly good. Agility is a 6.
You're lying. You're great with chopsticks. You're a natural.
All right. Well, I'll try to show her how.
Okay.
I'll try to show her the proper hand technique for the chopsticks.
We're going to fade out back through the window away from this loving scene of you two having this engaging moment back through the rain. And we're going to zoom across town all the way over to the Barrens. That would be you, Jay.
What's up?
So, your van arrived. This is still on the same day, so it's later in the evening. Your van's here, your car's here. There are 2 big ass holes in the roof of your building, and let's see how bad the rain's decided to slog in on top of you. It's window washer out there.
Shit.
-3 to all activities while outside in this kind of rain. Just downpour, straight annoying. And these 2 holes, one of them has created a small deluge on the side of the building in which you and Trixie stay in. Your bedroom has become a pool.
I'm gonna see if I can find some like tarps or something to hang up, and see if I can stop some of the chaos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. Yeah, waterbed. I'm pretty sure you have tarps necessary. So, you use the equipment that's laying around and stem some of the flow of water into the building. Does not mean that your bed is not soaked. The water
That's
came
okay.
right down that side of the building and through the terrible brickwork on the inside, went straight into the rooms. The back room filled with trash. The door itself is slightly bulging, and there's a small spray of water coming out from underneath it. So you know that room is rather full by the time you've gotten the ceiling, for the best part, shored up.
The whole time I'm cussing and I'm saying I am gonna blow up every one of those eye fibers.
Jesus.
Do it. I mean, you got the military hardware for it. You can at least give them a good run for their money. All right. Trixie came out of the safe room at least several hours ago to give you a hand doing things. She is not a happy camper. She wants to figure out who those fuckers were and how to fucking deal with them. And she's pretty pissed.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm agreeing with her. Yeah, I'm gonna get them. Don't worry.
Apparently, Bear's not happy with them either. So, as you're organizing all of your materials, she'll say, "So what's the plan?"
For what? There's like 4 different problems going on right now. Which one are we talking?
She reaches down and looks to her stomach, but then kind of looks over toward the wall. Maybe that's what she really wanted to talk about, but then she goes, "Our room's flooded. Where are we going to stay tonight?"
Well, we have the fold-out couch.
Yeah, we do, but...
And I'll have the roof repaired tomorrow, or I'll start repairing it tomorrow. We'll be fine. There won't be any problem.
She'll nod, and then...
It'll be comfortable.
What happened today? What was that all about?
Well, I've pissed off a certain local gang. Just some small-time criminals.
Her face changes from innocent mirror to like a shock. Small time?
Yeah.
The building blew up. That's not very small. How? I don't understand. That's not small.
Yeah, it
Small
is. It's not that big a
handguns.
deal.
Explosions like that are stuff you only see about on the TV on the Trivid. Keep one
Oh,
eye
I've
on
seen
TV.
worse than that. And then I kind of like put my hand over my mouth, like,
Whoops. What do you mean? She seems very accusing. You can tell she's very on edge right now. So it's like she's examining everything you say.
yeah. Why don't we watch a movie? That will make us forget everything. And I'll go start a movie.
All right. Um,
I'll make some popcorn.
do you have
Um,
negotiations?
Yes, I do.
Great. Make a charisma plus negotiation rolls to deflect away from the issue.
Do I get any bonuses for making popcorn?
I'll give you a dice. Popcorn is delicious.
One success.
All right. Gathering together the necessary things, getting out an old Jiffy Pop, sticking it on top of the stove, the gas stove. It begins to expand slowly. Jiffy Pop is being one of the most famous popcorns out there. Old D loved it too. People named themselves after it. It became an icon. It seems like this could save you. Turn on the TV, hack into a station real quick, click over and start watching a nice romantic action comedy with that old actor Brandon Fraser in it. He's not that great, but whatever. You watch him.
You take that back right now.
I'm sorry.
Brendan Fraser is a treasure. Thank you.
I would like him to come and argue that with me. So until that happens, nah. So you're watching it and you missed the first sign. She's got her legs crossed. She swaps them. She swaps them back the other way. She looks at you more than she looks at the TV. She eats some of the popcorn. You're into it. It's a cool movie. It's about him battling some sandy dude. Whatever. And then at some point, bam, TV goes off. I don't think I want to stay in here tonight. I don't want to sleep on the fold out. I don't want to be in this building.
Alright, so we can get a hotel room.
And she stares at you, and this contemplation as we can get a hotel room. She goes, yes, we can get a hotel room, or we can do something, but I don't want to watch TV and eat popcorn in a house that's half flooded. I'm fine with it. And you can just, at this point in time, she is upset. Everything is now a problem. And probably at least a good 2 minutes of being up. What's that, my love?
And the popcorn was burnt.
The popcorn was burnt. The TV was terrible because that guy can't act. Even the CG in this is terrible. And so...
I shoot her.
Okay, roll the hit. Or do you just want to buy some successes?
No, I'm like, alright, let's go get a hotel room.
She is truly upset. And like I said, about 2 minutes, even when you attempt to tell her, she's gone. She has become in the moment of being upset. And even trying to convince her that let's make a change. This, and in all honesty, this does not seem like the normal Trixie. She definitely seems to have gone farther than she normally would. She doesn't get upset this rather easily.
Yeah, and my character knows it's the hormones, but he doesn't know how to deal with it. Because he's young and stupid.
Well, I mean, you are also an explosives expert, right?
Uh-huh.
Ah, there you go. No, I'm joking. Okay, so you try to bring her down. You try to comfort her. At some point, it just turns into an emotional fit. Where the two of you end up on the couch. She cries, and she then begins to apologize because she doesn't know what's wrong, and she's so upset, and she's really tired, and today was scary. She thought she'd never have to use that stupid safe room. Because that's what she called it. Why do we need this? You're like, I need a safe room. Whatever. It's dumb.
Yeah, I'll just hold her and be like, I know, it's fine. I understand why you're upset. I would be scared too.
And then near the end of the entire breakdown, just before, you guys, are you taking Tracy to go to a hotel? You're going to use the van?
No, we'll take the car.
Okay, so you're going to take Tracy. As you guys...
I want to leave my dog, my Dalmatian, and my Doberman on patrol.
Okay. All right. You give them the command to patrol. You guys get into the car. As you pull the door shut and you get Tracy cranked up, ready to go. Trixie, now with her makeup kind of smeared, will look to you and she goes, I'm afraid of becoming a mom.
Yeah, I'm afraid too. It seems like you don't have a choice. I mean, you could always give it away, and I would be less cruel than that when I say it. But
Jay's like, man, I cannot say this in any other non-cruel way, but I just gotta say it. How do I? I'm just gonna say it. Hopefully my character stats will save my ass.
right.
And what's your negotiation and charisma look like again?
Charisma's 3,
6.
negotiations 2.
But you'd have no popcorn to save you now.
Right.
Do you want to try to smooth this one over, because this is actually a role playing stiffy moment where if you buy a success, roll for getting more than 1.
Yeah, I'll buy successes.
You can only buy 1. Last time 1 didn't work. Do you want to go down that route?
Oh, I'll roll again.
Awesome. Let's do this. Rolling dice is fun. It's part of this game. We roll dice to see how bad we do.
1.
Okay. You do not succeed in being able to tell her in a non-cruel way. You don't know what you said wrong. Maybe you said it right. But whatever. Your drive to a hotel, nearby hotel. I'm assuming you're not staying in the Redmonds, the Barrens, for a hotel, are you?
No, I'm going to get a nice hotel.
Okay, so maybe go
with
to
a jacuzzi.
maybe something in
Really nice. Like
go
a
south
really
to
nice.
Renton and find
Like
something
in the
decent.
elf lands.
Ooh, you're going
Like
all the
in
way
the
up.
rich elf area.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, anyways, she is not crying.
That ought to give me some charisma, right?
Fuck yeah, it might. All right, so here's what you see on your way out. As you drive out, leaving the place behind, telling the door to shut, and putting the guard on patrol, as well as the Dobermans on patrol and the Dalmatians ready to respond. The Dalmatian's the one that flies. The Doberman is the one that will bite your testicles off.
Right.
So, as you're driving out, There's still the wreckage of the truck in front of your place, as well as the car that they had barricaded themselves up behind. But luckily, the people that were killed, their bodies are no longer in the streets. They look like having moved, as well as the RPG that was left there as well. It got picked up. But luckily, a small group of kids are playing over with it at a nearby basketball court.
I want to tell them that if they see anyone that looks like they're in a gang, just shoot them with them.
All right. Yeah, your leadership skills. I'm not even going to ask you to roll. I don't think you should talk to children. You're... mm. Mm. All right. Yeah, like I said, dude, you tried not to come off as a callous asshole. It was too late. You said something. She cried the rest of the way to the hotel. Actually, you know what? By the time you got off the highway, you're pulling into Elftown. She's pretty much, confided herself to lay against the other side of the car and stop sobbing. You pull into Elftown, and as you do so, you come up, and it's a big overhang, lots of lights. It's really fucking late as you roll up, and there is a young elven man standing at the checkpoint as you pull forward. He's got a little handheld device. He's wearing a nice little outfit. You don't recognize this company. There's at least 3 different companies that monitor and control, the flow in and out. As you come pulling forward, he's got his little wandy thing out.
And this is as we're pulling into a hotel?
No, this is the Elfland, the territory up in the northern... I can't remember what the fuck... It's in downtown.
What, check every car that comes through?
They check every car that comes through.
Okay. Yeah, I just was wondering what the situation was. Yeah, I'll pull up and ask him how his night's going. Tell him I'm looking to go to Elftown. I've got some money to spend.
He gives a nod, and he looks you up and down. He doesn't pull his wand thingy out or wave at anything. He just smiles. He looks across the car at the young lady sitting with you, and he wishes you a good evening, and please drive safe. The roads are wet.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
You pull into the streets. They're immaculate. They're clean. Most of them are covered. They're actually not wet. It's just some overspray that splashes on them once in a while. You drive through a few streets, a few blocks, before you come to a Carlton.
And what is a Carlton? Is that a nice place, or is that?
It's a guy who does a weird dance. No, Carlton is it's a nice hotel.
I mean, I know what it is in our life, but
yeah, it's still
in our world. But,
yeah, it's run by elves.
Okay.
Because they have all the money.
I'll say, how does that place look to you?
It looks expensive. She'll say under it with a snotty nose.
It looks expensive? Wonderful. We're going there. And that's where we go.
She'll smack you and be like, we can't afford something like that.
You don't know what we can afford.
Okay. I'm not going to not say that money makes her happy, so she's kind of like perked up, no longer sobby a bit.
She's a hooker. It makes her happy.
Yeah, money is something that moves her boat. So, you pull into the parking lot, you get out, you head into the lobby. Everything's beautiful. You guys look like you fell out of a dumpster. The floor is clean. It's beautiful. It's perfect. The lighting, perfect. The temperature in here. Outside, it's cold. It's wet. In here, it's warm. Just slightly warm with a little bit of a breeze. You can smell perfume in the air. Walking down the hall, leading from the parking garage into here, a young lady carrying what looks to be a paper bag with some decoration on it for the hotel. She's wearing one of these short skirt suits, and it's patterned to match with the hotel's kind of like theme and whatnot. As she's walking down the little hallway toward the parking garage, sees you guys, kind of has like a oh my goodness look on her face. Are you wearing your armor?
No.
Do you have your weapons?
No. I have a small handgun hidden,
Hidden where?
like under my shirts and in my pants. Like I got a holster, but the shirt's covering it.
Okay. She's definitely shocked by the appearance of you two, and Trixie, seeing this glamour and then seeing this young elf girl looking at you, immediately throws herself and wraps her arms around your arm, pulling herself close, and she goes, "This place is pretty." It's about the only word she can get pulled out, as the woman gives a smile, maybe a fake smile, as she gives plenty of room to the two dirty hobos that just walked in. Walking around the corner, you get into the lobby. It's large, expansive. It's got marble floors that are white and black with ribbons of rose-colored red running through the marble. There's a fountain, gold touchings on everything. The pillars themselves seem to be made of red marble with gray flecks and sparkles of gold. This place screams money. There are people here who move your bags for you. As you two come walking in, you see the concierge
I'll
looking
smack
out.
the guy's wrist. I got that.
You mean the baggage guy?
Yes, the baggage guy.
Okay. He, of course, and then moves on. The concierge slides over. "Evening, sir. I see that you've been slumming it a bit hard, have you not?"
Yes. We would like a room, and
He looks over.
could you
to
tell us
Trixie
where we could,
and then looks
where
back
the
to you.
closest store is for some new clothes, new attire?
He looks to Trixie. He looks back to you. "Of course, sir." He is a much older elf, probably about your father's age, but definitely not your father's build. "Let me help you right out over to here. He'll help you. My friend Paul here will help you get set up with a room. I'll get you some listings. Do you have a comm link with you? Maybe I can slide you over some of our more favorable stores to purchase from."
Yeah, I give him the number for a new burner phone, and then
Okay. Is this one of your cheap burner phones, or is this one of the
cheap.
ones that you picked off somebody's body?
Cheap.
All right. As you said, I'm assuming you've set this up, this burner phone,
Yes.
ahead of time. You pull it out and give him the information. He goes, I would have to say. And he leans in and he will say, "It looks like you're trying to drag rock bottom with this one." I like the phone. It's so very noir for the
It's
style.
retro, isn't it?
It is very much so. I think they call that a Nokia. So he takes you over to Paul. He slides you over some information to your phone, points out these places can easily be open. They will be open tomorrow morning. But if you need something now, he will make something happen. He's
We
here for
need
you.
something now.
Something now. Excellent, of course, sir. Paul looks you up and down, and he is a human. And so he comes out right up. "Hi. Welcome to the Carlton. Let me get your information." So what name do you give to him? What ID do you share with Paul from the Carlton?
Jack Spelling.
Jack, Mr. Spelling?
Yes.
Not a problem, Mr. Spelling. Do we have a number with this, Mr. Spelling? And he just starts pumping in information as you've been spewing out. I'm assuming this is all fictitious information and doesn't actually attach to any particular ID.
Right.
But that doesn't matter because you have money. Money is the best ID you can possibly have. So he asks you for the room. Do you want a jacuzzi? Do you want more than one bedroom? Do you want a kitchenette?
1 bedroom, jacuzzi, kitchenette,
Balcony?
balcony, highest floor we can get.
Ooh, we have one up near the menagerie. Has a visitor by the peacock every once in a while.
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. Hooks you up. Takes your card. Well, of course, do you want... Thank you, radio. Smoking or non-smoking, sir?
Non-smoking.
Of course. Butler or none?
I'll look at the girl. Does she like nod at me or?
No, she's checking out the rest of the room, dude. She's like lost. She's got like her overly glossed red
Out of
fingernail in her
character.
mouth.
How
she's,
much
like,
money
playing
are we
with her-
talking so far?
Sir, he asks.
Out of character.
Oh, out of character.
How much money
You
we
are up
talking?
to $2,000 a night.
How much more with the butler?
Oh, the butler's an extra $250.
All right, yeah, butler.
All right, $2,250 a night. Not a problem. Like I said, Trixie's just got like her fingernail in her lips, and she's playing with them with her like bright red glossy finger, press, and she's like picking at her lip, like, oh my goodness, as she's looking people up and down. So you see a rich, old-looking elf guy come walking through with a very strapping young woman on his arm. It's late at night. He's definitely drunk. They're swaggering toward the elevator, having a good laugh. They're loud enough that they draw the entire attention to the room. The gentleman, Paul, will there be anything else, sir? Would you like a turn-down service? Maybe a wake-up call?
No wake-up call. Thank you.
Cred stick?
Cash.
Cash? I'm sorry, Paul doesn't say that. Paul's like, cash? Yes, sir. But you see the concierge, he hears this like, from across the room, he laughs. Yeah, exactly. The whole finger in the side of the mouth, like, oh. Finger on the side of the nose, like, I know what you're doing. All right. So you guys get the instructions put onto your little burner phone, which side of the building, what floor to go to. You ride hydraulic air pressure elevator that shoots you to the 30th floor within seconds. Comes to a stop. Doors open up. There's like 6 doors in this tiny little alcove, and the third one on the left is yours. You can hear waterfalls and a whole shit ton of noise. This is part of like 4 buildings that face each other. So you walk into your room and it is opulent. It's beautiful. Carpets, beds. So much money goes into this room. Trixie kind of giggles, laughs, and then slightly cries all at the same time.
I'll just kind of walk around checking everything. And then when we're ready, I'll say, well, would you like to get out of... What did the lady say to us? I don't remember. But like, I'll use the first lady that made fun of our clothes. I'll use her. Would you like us to get out of these clothes?
Of course. So the concierge has a guy come by, or at least you gave some measurements, and so you guys got bathrobes you can jump into. Maybe enjoy yourselves a little bit. And so you guys begin unwinding. She finds the liquor cabinet. Bam. Gets out some glasses and pops the cork on one of the champagnes. Drinks a little bit of it, sets it down, gets another one out, pops the cork on that one as well, drinks a little, and then starts pouring it into glasses. Like, this one's better.
You're not supposed to drink when you're pregnant.
She will stop with the bottle in hand while holding the glass. pour more into her glass and set the bottle down and bring you a glass.
Well, there you go.
So, we're going to fast forward here a little bit. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. You guys have a nice, enjoyable time in the hot tub that is not rated for this show. We're not going to go into those details. I'm sure you can find an internet web page that'll help you figure out those details on your own. Near the ending of the bath time fun, she gets sick and starts throwing up and has to rush over to the toilet. And she just starts heaving it all up.
Yeah, I'll go hold her hair back and
Oh, yeah.
pat her head.
Apparently, she drank too much of that bubbly champagne and it did not suit well with her. Miserable and upset.
Someone told you not to. I don't say that, though.
Do you now? Negotiations plus charisma. You already failed 2 of the previous rolls, man. I'm hoping for strike 3. Yes, you don't say it. Your internal monologue goes off, but your voice in the back of your head said, "Don't you dare fucking say that shit." You know. So, she has a miserable night. You get a bit tipsy. The champagne's pretty good. She gets absolutely no buzz. Afterwards, she's tired and exhausted, and she wants to call it a night.
Okay.
What does Gears want to do after Trixie's gone to bed?
Go to bed.
Great. Make a perception plus intuition roll.
One success.
1 success. Dear God, man. All right. Well, it's not a botch or critical glitch. You still got at least 1 success. So, anyways, sometime at night, you're woken by the fact that you can't hear any rain. You can't hear the fountain. You can't hear that God-knowing peacock that's upstairs that squawks every once in a while. It's all gone. As you're kind of blinking once or twice, you realize the room is slightly illuminated from outside. At the end of the bed, there is a 9-foot-tall black humanoid shadowy figure with antlers and what looks like a skull face. His arms end in long, curved, wicked claws. What do you do?
I'm just gonna lay there and remain calm. Let's see what happens. I sleep with my gun by my side, by my shoulder, my nightstand. So I'll grab my gun from my nightstand and just lay there.
All right, you begin trying to shift your arm over. Your arms feel numb. It raises one of its. It raises one of its clawed arms. You want to ask it a question, but you can't feel your functions working. Words come to your mind, but not to your lips. The room is heavy with something. The voice echoes from the skull that consumes the majority of it. It's long and pointed, and it looks like it ends in like this opening, and the sound comes from it. The large creature, this humanoid, is cloaked in black feathers. Those with eyes of magic can see through these walls. Hunt the child yet unborn, they do. Their grasp upon the child will hurt. Soon you need to run. When the sun rises, so will clodden foots, covered in dirt, blood, and gun oil, be rising up the elevator and through the stairs. And ye shall lay in a pool of your own blood if you hesitate. Hasten now, while my sister watches upon you. Okay. After a moment, you think you blink or something. The room's quiet. The thing's gone. You can feel sensation through yourself.
Oh, what time is it? What's the clock say?
You look over, it's 4:45.
What time does the sun come up?
Probably about 6:30-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till 5:30,
Okay.
and then I'll wake her up and get going.
All right. You wake up, you sit at the edge of the bed. It's pretty quiet. The rain's gently pouring on the outside. As you lay there, probably, I mean, are you staying in the room with her, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I stay in the room with her.
Probably about 5:10-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, we'll say 5:10. She starts saying in her sleep, and you've never known Trixie to speak. She goes, "Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me."
I'll stop looking at her.
You're not. Well, I mean, you weren't, but you
Okay.
are now.
Actually, I might wake her up and tell her she was talking in her sleep. She's having a bad dream.
She looks at you and goes, "I was having a terrible dream. I couldn't move. I was laying in the room, and there were these two other people in the room, and they were just floating there looking at me. One of them was wearing what looked like one of those Aztecology symbols on his chest, like he was in an outfit or something. It was weird. What does it mean? How
Do you
much
think
drugs
maybe
did I do?"
You didn't do any drugs other than alcohol. Do you think maybe we should get out of here?
"I don't know," and she just leans over and starts hugging you.
I'll wait there for like a minute or two, just to kind of feel them, revel in the moment, kind of make her, console her, feel better. Then I'll say, "Yeah, I think we need to get out of here."
Almost as if your words carried power, you notice there's an absence of the sound of rain. The room is quiet. You've been hearing the rain all night. You've been hearing the rain every morning of your life, since you've been in.
All right, let's go.
See you a few times.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We're going.
She begins gathering her things together. You dash about, gather your few things, get dressed. You got your new clothes, by the way. You also have your old clothes. You head out into the front foyer area. The butler's not here right now. You have to summon him. But as you come into this front room area, your front room, kitchenette, and whatnot, there's a beautiful open glass wall that leads to your balcony. And the sky is clear and the moon is full. And it is really fucking bright out there. And as she comes running into the room, you can see that she's completely caught off guard, like she's confused and whatnot. But you notice this. You see the fact that outside is not what you're used to.
Okay, and we're outside. We're in the lobby, right?
Yeah, no, well, you were outside in your room, the front area room outside. So now you're heading to like the little hallway. Do you want to take the stairs down or do you want to take the elevator down?
Stairs.
That's a lot of floors. She stops you. That's too many to walk.
Nope, this guy in my dream said not to take the elevator.
What? Do you just drag her along with you and just decide not to explain it, or what are we doing?
Man in my dream told me not to take the elevator. You said you were having some weird dreams, so was I. There's some funky juju going on in this room here, and we got to get the fuck out.
All right.
Like, I lost it at this point. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm like, no, we're getting the fuck out of here. This is weird.
You begin taking the stairs down. Like some sort of just the back and forth as you go down. maybe 10 floors before she's like, it hurts. God, it hurts so much.
I know. I'll carry her if I can.
Let's just take the elevator, just a few floors.
No.
So you carry her.
Yeah, I'll carry her if I have to.
All right. What's your character's body?
Not much.
Yeah.
3.
3. Yeah. You make it to 15 floors. For carrying her, so you've gone a total of 25 floors. You are a champion. 10 with her, 15 with her, 10 without carrying her, but your legs burn. This suit of clothes that you're wearing, are you carrying your old clothes with you? Did you ditch that?
We just steal clothes.
Where, about floor 20-ish? Like, fuck, I'm not carrying these anymore.
Yeah.
Just leaving your shit in the hallway. Fuck this. And then at some point, you're just leaning onto the railing and sliding down it.
There you go.
And then walk over and slide down even farther. You're exhausted. 30 plus floors. You're almost there. You get to a point where you're in the elevator, the stairwell itself, to where there are openings that lead to the outside world. The sky is no longer radiant with the moon's light. The moon has disappeared. The darkened sky has a tinge of orange. As it is taking you too goddamn long to go down these stairs, but long enough to get close to the first floor. Third floor comes quickly. It's about 6 o'clock now. Second floor. You're exhausted. You're sweating profusely. All the champagne you drank last night has come out. You have that gummy sensation in your mouth. You just want a bottle of goddamn fucking water. You don't care where it comes from right now. First floor. You begin shambling away from the railing. You're no longer carrying her. The two of you are walking along. You've stopped. You're resting. You're catching your breath. Making sure you at least brush yourself up before you step out of that first floor and into the lobby. And begin heading toward the parking garage. Right? Or were you planning on something else?
I mean, do I have to pay anything? Have I already paid?
It's already paid.
Do I got to...
You know, you probably don't have to check out, and if they run any fees, it's going to go against that cred stick you gave them last night. Oh, no, you gave them cash. So if there's any fees that come around later, they ain't got nothing. So hopefully they got all their money up front. So you address yourself.
Yeah, so I'm going to the car. I'm heading to the car parking lot. I've already messaged Trixie to come pick me up. Tracy to come pick me up.
All right.
Yes.
Not a problem. You walk across the little opening. As you guys are leaving, that young woman that you passed by last night, she's coming in. She's so cheerful. Morning, did you see the weather? And she comes zipping by, all happy like. And you guys do. You get into the garage parking lot, and the sun is coming up over Seattle. Trixie looks to you in amazement because this is something that's been a long time coming. Tracy comes to a screeching halt, stopping in front of the two of you, and the door pops open. The sound of a helicopter can be heard very close by. Thud, 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 getting louder.
We get in the car and haul ass.
All right. Where to? Tracy wants to know.
Home.
All right. Bow! Tracy hits the ground, zipping out the parking garage, down the street, and in the rearview mirror, a large armored vehicle is parked out front of the Carlton. Men in camouflage gear begin dashing into the building.
Do they look anything like the ones from the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to head home. Try to maybe take some side roads so that I don't have to go past any checkpoints.
Of course. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can plot it out. As you're driving and whatnot.
And I want to check to make sure I'm not being followed
Okay.
by air or land.
Okay. You're going to need to make perception plus intuition, or if you choose the hot sim in, you can use you can get an extra 2 dice into that. You take advantage of the sensors that are on Tracy.
Yeah, I'm in a hot sim in. Three successes.
You are not able to see anyone that is following you, so that's a plus. No ground tracking, no tracking devices on your vehicle. Definitely. Probably about 20, not even 20 minutes outside the building. Yeah, about 20 minutes outside the building. There is a huge collection of people on the streets, man. Streets are all glossy. That's one of the things you are having the hell of a time with. The roads are so wet, the sun's beaming right on them, and there's like this massive shine of light coming off the roadway. You ever seen that? The black top's shiny. So hard to drive with sometimes. That's what people are having a problem with today. Not driving in the rain, driving without the rain. So you have to kind of do a little bit of fancy footwork to get around. And in the process of doing so, Trixie blares to the news that, there's she bring up the current live news feed showing you that, what's going on as far as like the movements and stuff like that of people in the street ahead of you, like if there's any communication on like the taxi cab frequencies and stuff like that. And so you utilize that to help you move around. But a lot of people have stopped, parked, and started looking at, oh my God, the sun's coming up and it ain't goddamn well raining. 20 minutes into that, all changes. A gentle sprinkling takes over. The clouds darken a little bit. The sun can still be seen, but now it's back to Seattle as it's normally. A light spray across the horizon. Pulling off of the highway and into the Barrens, you get almost a good point of view of a barricade has been put up at the intersection, 2 intersections before where you turn. Ares Technology has set up a barricade or a checkpoint which seems to lead to your place. You pull into a parking lot, turn around, and decide to take a secondary route to get back to your place. A little re-angling, driving a little bit more, you come across another barricade, another checkpoint in the Barrens. People are being harassed, pulled out of their vehicles. Trixie begins bringing up information on the local taxi cab / Matrix websites that discuss this kind of stuff, and begins plotting out locations of known Aztecology. Yeah, I said Ares, didn't I? My bad. Aztecology markers that have appeared in the Barrens today. She overlays a map, and about center of that is your building.
Right, so there's no way to get to my building. Like it's all around my building, right? Is what you're saying?
Yes. They have set up roadblocks and checkpoints.
I don't know what to do.
Okay. Is this
I mean, I'm just gonna, I guess, drive around and avoid roadblocks until I can think of something.
okay? Are you trying to remain inconspicuous about this? Or are you gonna? You don't care if Trixie realizes you're just driving around now?
Oh no, I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell her what's going on. Tell her, well, we can't go home
Why?
because whoever's after you has found out where you've been staying, and they
After
have it all
me?
blocked off.
Who's after me?
Well, it's something to do with your baby.
What are you
Our
talking
baby. Our
about?
baby. I'm sorry, our baby.
She looks at you and she's now on the other side of the car. What? You're not making any sense.
I know. It doesn't make sense to me either.
Who are you saying someone's following us?
Yeah, like trying to think of the things I should say and not the things that I want to. Yes, someone's following us. Someone's found us and they're after us for some reason. And I don't know why.
She's like, I don't understand. She's confused. Just fix it. Let's go somewhere else.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Carol's house or my mom's house.
Okay, who's Carol?
My girlfriend.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you her address, and she swipes it over towards your car. Your car asks, do I need this information? Because your car fucking does not like people.
Okay, let's go there.
All right.
You're gonna have to talk to her. I don't know her. Like, I don't know what you're gonna tell.
We can just stay there. That place, that hotel room spooked you. That's all this was about.
I'll show her all, like, on the map, all of the roadblocks and how they're arranged around our.
She makes her logic roll. She has no skill to interpret this information, so she immediately defaults. She has no dice to roll. What? Roadblocks happen. They do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but we're still not going back.
Fine. Go to Carol's place.
You're gonna have to tell her we need a place to stay or something.
Fine. She pops onto her phone and starts beep, 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 just banging away. All right. You follow the directions to Carol's place, driving along, and make a perception check.
Three successes.
All right. About 4 cars behind you, there is an unmarked Aztechology Security Corporation vehicle following you. You've seen their make and model. You are definitely identified. It's an SUV, shaded windows. It has that goofy-ass grill marker on the front of it. You couldn't miss it to save your life. They think they're funky, they think they're awesome, and nobody knows. But it's your stuff you've seen on The Matrix. You make a turn to the left. Oh, that car makes a turn to the left. You turn down the street heading to Carla's house. That car also turns on the street to go to Carla's house.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lose it. If I gotta haul ass as fast as possible.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'm pretty sure your car can lose this. We're just gonna call it a beater because that means in comparison.
I also want to point out to her that it's following us, and I want to make sure she knows that this guy is following us.
All
and I'm
right.
going to point out the markings and the Aztec marking.
I will give her a bonus dice for her logic roll. She made a success! Woo!
Do you believe me now?
Oh my goodness. So you peel out and start driving real quickly. So you're going to make a piloting roll. Are you hot simmed in or cold simmed or no simmed?
I will hot sim in.
If you're hot simmed in, you would be talking to her through the radio, just FYI.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, gets 2 extra dice. You're going to be making a reaction plus your piloting roll. And then I'm going to roll dice for this guy driving the SUV. Try to keep up. Tracy, remember, gives you 2 extra dice because she's a high-end vehicle. He gets, oh yeah, that's awesome. He's got some serious skill. As Psychology is definitely devoted to this guy, to being an amazing
6
driver.
successes.
Yeah. You slam on the gas, you slump back into your seat, hot simming in. Tracy pulls off down the street. The guy begins slamming on his gas as well, begin accelerating. You fly by Carla's place. Then suddenly, you take your foot off, you release on the gas, hit onto the brake, turn the wheel quickly. The car spins around, pops into reverse, begins driving backwards. And as the guy's trying to figure out what's going on, then you do a spin as he's caught up, and you begin driving the other direction without losing an ounce of momentum. And the guy in the SUV rocks back and forth and tries to slow down and turn around and do the same, but he can't. And you're already going plus 80 kilometers in the other direction past Carla's house. Trixie is pinned to the machine. She's pushed back against the chair. She's screaming like, woo! They're excited. She likes this kind of stuff. You head to the end of the road, the small suburban neighborhood that Carla's house is in. The rain's coming down, and as you do so, what looks to be a nondescript security corporation kind of car kind of pulls into the intersection, and you just Tokyo drift right around it and into the roadway between 2 minivans. You begin driving through the streets, heading for highways, trying to get some extra speed and some distance. Something's going on. Somehow they were able to find you. You already looked. You weren't being followed to begin with, but then you realized you were being followed somehow.
I shoot her. No, I'm kidding.
Lead, the ultimate solvent of all problems.
I'm going to drive around some more. I might have to stop and get some gas. I just want to keep driving, make sure no one... And I want to kind of... Once I've lost that group, I want to kind of slow down and just like real slowly cruise along and see if anyone else shows up looking.
Sure, not a problem. You get gas.
I also want to... while I'm hot simmed in, I want to communicate with Tracy. Check, make sure we don't have any bugs on us.
That would be a logic plus your electronic warfare. So if you're hot simmed in, so +2.
Five successes.
No.
And can I get Tracy to do like a diagnostic or some shit to check as well?
Yeah, it would be her pilot program plus sensory.
Yeah.
Just ask for help. Ask for help. Don't hesitate.
Okay, what are you trying to tell me?
Just ask for
Who can I
help.
ask for help?
Do.
Who can help me with this?
I don't know, man. Who was asking whom for help in Act 1?
Somebody else had to hide from somebody. I don't know who that would have been.
The magic eyes. I had to hide from the magic eyes.
John.
Yeah.
Well, John was hiding with me.
Who's
But
John?
How? Well, I know, but Nemo, who wasn't Nemo at the time, it was Ulysses at the time, was hiding with me. But how is he going to help me? He's just a gunner.
Odysseus.
Odysseus.
Who?
No,
It's all good.
So I reached out to somebody for help earlier this game because
Oh,
I needed to hide from magic eyes.
this act. What?
Fall on my chair, you bitch. Get out of here.
But see, I didn't even know Zoe had magic. or
I
anything
don't.
like that.
Oh no, but she's real good at finding places.
Finding things, finding people,
I mean, at this point in time,
destroying their lives.
I mean, yeah. Sure, I'll call Zoe.
Oh, this is gonna be so great. What time of day is it, real quick?
so
It's early morning still, right?
if it is just coming up 6 o'clock ish in the morning over there, 6 to 7, it's like 11 o'clock. So you two have just sat down. Morning mimosa time. You two have just sat down at this little sandwich place. Sonny's phone blows up. 2 people or 3 people start texting her and sending images. You're seeing them fly by. Apparently, you see the Seattle skyline and the sun. No rain. Your Nancy sent you a pic, as well as Terrence sent you a pic. You got to see this shit. Yeah. People. It's all social media and me feeds have just blown the fuck up.
Oh my god! It's so beautiful in Seattle right now.
Hang on.
I'd be able to hear too if I didn't take my things out. Thank you. Wow, check it out.
That looks so pretty. Oh my
Isn't it?
god.
I mean, I thought the sunrise here was pretty nice, but man.
There's just something about like all that sunshine glistening off all the buildings.
Yeah. It's like,
Mimosas!
hey! You know what? My mimosa is almost as golden as the sun reflecting on all of the water puddles.
My mimosa is almost gone. Drink, Butler!
Drake Butler!
Drink, Butler! We need refills!
And then, Zoe, your phone starts chirping. But it's not messages. It's from a familiar number? No? Jay, which identity are you using?
I use one that she'd be familiar with.
You hope.
Robert Paulson.
Are you calling or are you like texting?
I'm calling.
Aw.
You're,
Okay.
You're really popular.
I can't catch a break.
You know, you can just turn it off. There's this button that you press, and it just shuts everything down. And then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to have any interruptions.
Oh my god. No, because, Sitting Eagle is going to be getting off the plane soon, and I have to keep it on because I flew him out here, and it should be really nice, and he hasn't had a vacation in, like, forever, so...
It goes to voicemail.
Oh, look! The problem solved itself! Mimosa!
No, to cover ignore the call. Damn.
Man.
That's
Good
from
times.
Yeah. But I gotta keep it on for Sitting. He'll be here soon, and it'll be great, and it'll be wonderful.
We don't have to go pick him up, right? He's coming here because
Oh, no, I already took care of that.
we got a
Yeah, he's gonna meet us
driver,
here.
butler,
Yeah, driver butler. Car butler.
car butler.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many butlers here.
I know, it's so great. Are you calling back, Garrus?
Restaurant butlers.
No.
Car butlers.
You're done?
No.
Aw, come on! again. Come on.
If you didn't answer, I'm not going to call.
No, call
She
back.
must-
Call back.
She
It's
must
good.
be
It's
busy.
good.
Oh man, no, use a different phone. Maybe you didn't realize that. Maybe you chose the wrong one.
Yeah.
You have like 3 different ones.
Yeah, all right, I'll call back on a different phone.
Oh
You know
my
what? I'm
God.
going to call back on one she wouldn't know.
Okay. Ring, 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 ring. Hold on.
Are you really? Okay.
Hold on. Who the fuck this is?
Oh, I guess I got the wrong number.
What?
I guess I got the wrong number. Bye-bye.
Gears?
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
You don't call me and then say it's the wrong number. I'm a
Oh.
very specific person.
Do I
She's her own
notice
person.
slurring in her speech?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
What's up, man?
I'm having a serious problem, and I need your help. And I don't know why I called you, but I need some help. I don't know how you can help me.
I don't. What? Okay, hold on.
Okay, so somehow someone's after me and my girlfriend, and I don't know how.
Okay,
because
okay. Hold on.
they
I'm
know where I
gonna
live.
send something to your phone.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just click OK. Bye.
Okay.
Someone's after me.
Someone's after me.
And my girlfriend.
It's terrible.
What's up with that?
I don't know, man. Everybody is just so sad back there, and I don't know. Can we stay here forever?
Well, no, I gotta get back like on Tuesday, so I've
Okay.
got clients, man.
I know. I'm sorry. This is, you know what? No more work after this until we get back. We're just gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be great. I send the same sprite, the same type of sprite with all the information to Chase or Gears' phone.
So I just want to say that like people who your coworkers, your teammates,
Yeah.
are like
No.
in danger for their lives to hide. And the best way you could describe that to Sunny is everybody's so sad back there.
I've also had, like, we have split, like, a couple liters of mimosas. Like, we don't play whenever it's vacation.
Sad people back in
There's
Seattle.
just-
Can't
there's-
you just enjoy the
it's-
sunrise?
Yeah,
and be
Exactly.
happy?
people that have helped you out of bad situations and saved each other's lives and
Didn't judge you too harshly
They're
when your
just-
cat called John. You know,
Okay, y'all judgy motherfuckers.
like still trusts you after filming
In
them in the shower.
my house,
Like,
in my house, y'all in my house, y'all are up in my.
all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt with that.
No,
I just
that's
felt it was
cool.
important to
That's
point
cool. That's great. That's fine.
Thank you for reminding everybody, Radio. They totally did that.
Shh.
She forgot. They removed that part of her brain with the tumor.
Exactly.
Those memories are gone.
Yes. That's why I am letting them stay at my house.
All right. So Jay, Gears receives a message on his phone. It seems to take over the phone for a moment and say that it can create a powerful security firewall to protect the phone and the information inside of it. All you have to do is accept, and then it will start giving you guided information to a safe house.
could have done this a long time ago
Firstborn.
before they found out where my warehouse was.
But you didn't call me. You didn't ask me for help.
Do you accept the help of the program that's now on your phone?
Yes.
All right.
It's beautiful.
It changes the interface to your phone and starts displaying some necessary information and telling you where you need to go and some detailed information. It's almost like a TomTom program. Since you're jacked in, hot simmed in, this program is beautiful, it's elegant, it's well crafted. You have never seen anything like this before. And the way it functions is superior. It's like it made your phone 3 times smarter. Tracy, on the other hand, is kind of throwing up red flags, like emergencies, or like a soccer goalie throwing flags at Mexico. Because I mean, it's just all of them. Tracy is bothered by this alien program that seems to have invaded your phone. Now, it's not attached to you. It's not doing any harm, but she is definitely all over it Kung Fu style, ready for it to fuck up so she can break it. Following... Go ahead.
Everybody's just so sad.
I know, right?
You're not muted. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I assume you're following the instructions given to on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Like with John's situation, it guides you to the back parking lot area of this dual high-rise apartment. You drive into this lot. It points you at a spot. You see Nemo's bike over there. It could be Nemo's bike. You've seen Nemo's bike a few times. You're a car guy.
Yeah, I'd remember it.
You park, you get out. Trixie, of course, we're going to get to a new hotel. She has no idea what's going on. All your whole phone conversation was inside of the Matrix, so she heard none of that unless you wanted her to.
I would have talked to her through the radio, let her know what's going on.
That someone's giving you a safe place.
No.
Upon arriving, that's the other thing. So you and Tracy, Tracy's all like, to this new program running on the phone. You start following the instructions. I forgot the most important thing. Trixie starts complaining that her phone won't do a goddamn thing. It stopped working. Upon examination in the Matrix, your phone has started doing something to her phone. It is like encapsulated it in part of its firewall program.
Okay.
She's like, texting is so hard. Why won't I won't send Carla this message? I'm so confused.
Stop texting people. We're on the run and you're texting people.
We're not.
What the hell's wrong with you?
We're not on the run. How are we on the run? We're on the road.
I just told you. Oh my god. Never mind.
All right. You arrive at this dual high-rise building. You follow the instructions listed on your phone. You guys take your stuff with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Several flights of stairs. An elevator ride up. Door opens up.
So what's the place like? I need to know what the place is like. Is it a house? Is it a
high-rise?
It's a high-rise.
Yeah, a high-rise apartment.
Okay, like in the major city part.
Yeah, you're in downtown. Like,
Okay.
if the window is open, you could jump out and kill yourself in the main drag.
Gotcha. Or throw a girlfriend out the window.
So mean. You get up to the 30-ish floor, walk out from the stairwell, walk down the hall. The program is telling you you're getting closer. John, it's early in the morning. You have been hanging out. You got up early. You've started your exercise routine. Vera is in the kitchen. She's pushed a chair all the way up to the stove, and she's got a pot, and inside of it she's put old rice and eggs, and she's just thrown butter in, and she's just mixing it a whole bunch, cooking something in it. The house then, as you guys are doing stuff, the house makes a chiming noise. You've never heard this chiming noise before. The TV comes on. There you go. The TV comes on as you're in the front room exercising, and a voice resonates in spherical pattern, sits there and says, "Guests arriving in 25 seconds."
Oh shit. So I go like mid push up to like throwing myself up off the floor. and sprint back to the bedroom to grab my SMG and like take up a position around the corner from the door.
The main TV shows a hallway camera. In it, the hallway, you see Gears and some woman coming down the hall. Gears is not dressed in his normal motif, but his hair is still the same. You recognize him from any different distance.
No, my hair is laid back in a
Ooh.
ponytail.
It's laid back in a ponytail. Still same color, though.
Yeah, I've seen it like that before when he was trying to look all professional.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see Gears coming down the hallway, and the countdown is just as you're getting around the corner to see. You realize what's going on, and before you have any control, the door unlocks and slightly pops open.
So I'd like to do a stealthy sleight of hand maneuver to just like slip my machine gun like onto the under the counter or like in a drawer thing, because obviously it's not needed.
Fira is gone.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Gears. The door as you're moving down the hall, a door to your right pops open and slightly turns. The tom-tom says, "This is the room, the place." The number on the door matches the number on the program.
Okay, I'll look into the door, push it open.
The smell of fried rice and eggs wafts out. You see there's a kitchenette with an island. It's very nice. It's got a little bit of clutter on it. An open egg crate carton with the shells in some of the locations. A cardboard box where rice and whatnot used to be from takeout. There's a familiar runner face on the other side of the island, leaning up against the wall in the hallway, smiling at you. Nemo, maybe his name is Donald or whatever. Apparently he's here too.
So, what did you do to get here?
I just was looking for a safe spot and thought I'd cook some rice.
Good,
you
I'm
guys
hungry.
Yeah. What brought you here?
I needed a safe house.
The woman with him looks at you and with this very sincere look on her face, she goes, "He thinks we're being followed. There was like cars and stuff and lots of people and blocking intersections. We stayed at a haunted hotel last night."
So okay. Let's see. I hold
She's
up
not lying.
a hand with closed fingers. I'm like, people in cars and stuff.
Roadblocks.
Roadblocks, haunted hotels. Definitely sounds like you guys were being followed.
Thank you.
She just stares at you. You're only agreeing with him because he's a man.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Don't respond to it. Just
feel free to raid the liquor cabinet, but not the good stuff. So,
Is there a way I can, like, call my apartment?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I would have done that whenever, Gears and, I guess, his friend arrived. So I heard that.
wow.
Yeah, you've probably been listening in the whole time. There's nothing that says you have to do like a ringing tone or anything. You can automatically be listening in. It's your apartment. You have ownership of it. So
That's
you can
true.
like appear on the middle of the TV or the refrigerator.
Ooh, on the TV, since it's just like a panel, my wall panel is like a giant TV, so I can size it or whatever. So there's like life-size Zoe. Greetings, friends!
I turned in shock and surprise.
Welcome to my humble abode.
I shoot the TV screen.
You will not shoot the TV screen.
You didn't tell him not to fuck it up.
No, that was the name of the file that was sent to your phone called Don't Fuck It Up. exe.exe. Groceries will be delivered in about an hour. I see there are quite a few of you now.
Okay. Jay, Gears, and Trixie, see a young girl. She was hiding behind the island, and she runs out, and upon seeing Zamora on the screen, begins waving at Zamora on the screen.
Can I see her?
You have cameras. You have a camera in your refrigerator. You probably have a camera hooked up.
Well, I know, but I didn't know if like it astral.
No. She's able to materialize, and so what she did was she materialized from behind the counter and ran out. She wasn't actually there. She disappeared and she reappeared.
I put my arm around Nemo. I just pat him on the back. I was like, "Wow, I didn't know you had a kid."
Neither did I.
Actually, you knew because she showed you the child when you went out the island. Remember, she's a ghost. Remember that statement? Oh my God, the white child put her hand in the fire.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's like, "She crazy. The city goes crazy."
Yeah.
Well,
that's why she runs out and waves at you because she recognizes you.
And I waved to her through my little like screen or whatever. I guess your lady friend will be using the spare bedroom. There is a shower in the everybody bathroom, and if you want to take a bath, there's a bath in the master. If you want to go in there.
Don't pick off the toothpaste from the shower wall. It's covering the camera.
Anyway. Groceries will be delivered in an hour, and I won't be back until Tuesday morning. Or I guess Monday evening. Yeah, that's when our flight leaves.
Great, plenty of time to party.
Don't fuck up my house. Okay? Please don't. Don't leave. If you need groceries, there's an app on the fridge. You can order what you need to. Don't fuck it up. Okay?
Okay.
The booze is in the bottom of the cabinet. Don't touch the one up top. If you do, you owe me. And that shit is not cheap.
And you'll have to break the lock.
If you break my lock, I break your fingers. Okay, bye!
Nice.
1 hour later.
Who'd have thought that was flammable?
It was just lettuce.
I put the because I have 2 Roombas, I put them on double time to like just vacuum up everything.
Trixie's smart enough and at least kind enough know not to smoke inside the house. You have a balcony, right?
I have a beautiful balcony.
Great.
It's got like it's got lawn furniture out there.
Trixie's smoking and drinking?
I never knew she smoked.
Yeah, she smokes just like you do. You guys smoke long hauls.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But so Radio has a good. Gears actually has seen 4.
Yes, he has.
But it was on your what was it?
The drug magic brothel.
The magic drug brothel. Yep.
And he had no idea what he's looking at, nor did he say anything about it, if I remember correctly. So this is you have seen this child before. You're just like, maybe you imagined it. It just became, you don't know. Too many drugs.
Yeah, this is Fira. She's in my care.
She's beautiful.
Obviously, she's my kid.
She's adorable.
Yeah, you should see her play Tekken 12. She'll pound your face in.
You got Tekken 12?
I do.
That's rock.
You're not here anymore.
I can see all of you!
God damn it!
You just see it like...
Go drink a mimosa or something.
Go drink.
I'm always watching.
Fira, why don't you school Gears here? Live fried rice.
All right. I'm pretty sure Gears is going to school Fira on how to play the game. Because yeah, she might have a child's like mentality of trying to tackle it, but Gears in Jay's description of his character, he definitely has pointed out several times that he likes to do things like play video games. So I'm giving him extra dice.
He hot sims into the PS whatever 1000.
Well, If I lose, then I'm going to accuse her of cheating.
Oh.
She's a little baby.
I'm going to say, "You cheating! I quit." And just throw the control.
Don't throw my
Wow.
stuff.
An alarm goes off.
All right.
Ew, ew.
You have an alarm for if someone throws your controller?
Yeah,
Controller abuse.
Oh my goodness.
this is the greatest because we can just like it's like why.
Yeah. It calls CPS, Controller Protective Services.
Yeah. At some point, like me and Sunny are just kind of like sitting in the sun, like watching everybody like tool around my apartment like little rats in a cage.
I'm
Y'all
definitely
just
going to
enjoy
walk
your
around
vacation.
naked.
Yeah. It's a nudist resort now.
No, it's not. That's
It's not
gross.
breaking anything.
Aw.
They're even using towels to sit
Yeah.
on the couch.
They're even using towels to sit on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you sit on towels. Don't sit on my furniture with your dirty scrotes.
All
I
right.
don't know where they've been.
Wow. Okay. That went crazy places.
Anyway,
How long do you guys intend to hang out?
Well, I mean, we were instructed not to leave.
You were. That doesn't mean you
And-
follow the rules.
Well, I don't have anywhere to go at the moment, I think,
I-
you know.
Yeah, I don't have any other choice but to remain here.
Yeah. You gotta protect your drinking, smoking ass pregnant girlfriend.
and I sent plenty of groceries, so you guys don't have to call out
Yeah.
or anything.
Okay.
So
I want to keep. Can I somehow check on the roadblocks by my house and like keep a tab on them somehow?
Yes, you can. By utilizing the
Maybe send Tracy out for a drive once in a while to check on the place.
yeah, you can do that. You're too far. You can control the RCC from here. Your car's too far away from you to sim into because you're physically not next to it.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'd say take that back. You can sim in using your RCC and then get into your car and drive it around. You'll just suffer through the range differences.
Okay.
aren't there apps for traffic reports?
There are, but he's doing both. He said,
Oh,
traffic
okay.
reports as well as driving around. Yeah, the roadblocks stay up at least another day or two before they get pulled back down. On the third day of hanging out at the place, and this is later in the second day after the roadblocks have been taken down. That doesn't mean that there aren't vehicles there, on the streets. Do you want to?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Are they like hanging out in front of my place?
Oh, so
Are they
you go
wrecking
by,
the place?
Oh, you go by your place?
Can I drive by it and check
Yeah,
it?
you can totally drive by it and check it. When you do, on the evening of the second day, there is a massive set of chain link fence going around the outside of the building. Someone has pile drive these now poles into the concrete, sidewalk, everything, ran chain link around it, and said, under new management ownership as technology.
All right. Now, can I get my drones out of there?
So
Can I have done that? Like the day that I was running, could I have sent a signal to my drones to like head out of there and go
So,
somewhere? And my
Let's
car.
talk about your drones. Let's talk about your drones one at a time. Let's talk about your Dalmatian. Could you have told your Dalmatian, fly, you fool? And she could have. She could have left out of one of the holes. She could have busted down a skylight and just flown away like the badass eagle of death she is. Let's talk about your Doberman. Yeah, no, the moment somebody saw that thing running around in the streets, that's like some quick cash. It doesn't have a very good defense program. It has a guard, protect, snag program, not a keep my ass away. So it could be out on the streets, maybe living in a dumpster, been picked up by some homeless man who plays a fiddle on the weekends to make some extra cash. He's got a good life now. He's got a red scarf and's moved on. So there's a possibility your Doberman's not having a good time. Your van, on the other hand, luckily, could just drive out, park on a street corner, and nobody's going to know the difference.
Well, can't I put the Doberman in the van and then have it drive out?
That runs into a problem. Are the van's doors automated? Because otherwise your van would just drive off with open doors.
Yeah, they're automated.
I like his thing. Yeah, they're automated.
Of course, duh.
I don't remember them being automated.
I don't remember them not being automated.
I tell you what. We'll leave this down to a dice roll. You're going to take 3d6. And if you roll total on the dice better than 14, there's an automated door in your van that you can control open and close. If you don't, no.
So that's like 14 out of 18.
Yes, it's going to be really hard.
No.
So no, there's no automated door for the van. Now, that being said, you could have the dog follow the van around and hide underneath it. Maybe get up on top of it and hang out on top.
Yeah, because I got a place on top where the aerial drone used to be.
They could be like a crime-fighting duo. The van drives around, going from crime scene to crime scene. The dog attacks people.
Right. I like it.
All right. So here's what we're going to need to do. The Dalmatian does not have to make a sneak roll, but the van does. This is to drive into traffic and into the city and stuff because these guys have eyes out for your shit. So you're going to roll the van's piloting plus your stealth program. If you don't have a stealth program, it is just the piloting rating that you're going to be rolling.
I do have a stealth program for it.
Yay! Do you remember what level it is?
I want to say 2, but
I want to say 2 as well. Hello, welcome back to the show. And goodbye.
So I'm doing the vehicle's piloting.
Yes, because you're getting the vehicle to be stealthy on its own.
So just the piloting.
Pilot plus its stealth program of 2. I'll give it an extra dice because it looks like a beat up old electric, contractor van.
Can I hot sim into it?
You could do that. Then it's your reaction plus stealth plus hot sim plus 1. Reaction. Stealth.
Stealth is 2.
Hot sim.
So 2 more.
Wait, Gears has a stealth of 2?
Well, I thought you meant the stealth
not
program.
the program.
How about a sneaking?
Sneaking. Yes.
Yes, that's a 2.
Okay. Reaction, sneaking, hot sim of 2, and 1 because your van looks like it fits in the neighborhood.
Five successes.
Fuck yeah. All right. Now, if you want the Doberman to get on top of the vehicle, it will be the piloting program plus sensors for the Doberman to jump on top of the vehicle when it's exiting the building successfully. If it's doing it itself.
No, I'll hot sim into it.
Okay.
So that would be like piloting and reaction.
Yes.
Three successes.
Excellent. So you're able to get the Doberman on top of the van. You're able to get the van to drive out onto the streets before they have a chance to seize around the building. And then it drives into an alleyway and parks. You get to watch these guys sack your building. You get to watch them run in, boots, stomping, kicking open the doors, rushing their flashlights around. You don't get to see what they do. So this is now, we're going to fast forward to about day 2 near the evening. The barricades are down, so you get a chance you could drive your van out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Where do you want to go drive it to and park it?
Can I do it by the skyrise?
Yeah, sure.
Right by Tracy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's parking spot available back there. What are you gonna do with your Dalmatian?
I'm gonna walk outside and open the doors since they're not automatic, and put him in.
Okay. I must remind you of the $40,000 printing machine in the back of your vehicle at this point in time.
Oh, I actually gave up on that because I thought I had already installed it into the warehouse.
No, it's still.
that's
You got it, man. You were able to save that too. It's packed in the back of your van.
I'm gonna try to cram the Doberman in there too.
All right, so you get the Doberman to cram in.
It'll be a tight fit.
And you put the Dalmatian on top of it.
The Dalmatian?
The Dalmatian flies. The Doberman
on top of the van. Yes.
So if anybody looks down, they'll be like, "Huh, looks like some sort of weird saucer thing on top of that van."
No, because I built like a thing around it, like a. I told you about this. I built a cardboard, like it has like the name of the company on it and stuff.
Yes.
And then it has like wood over the top of it that would open up.
Yes, I do remember that.
Sal's, I think, was the name of the company.
Yeah, that's right. Sal's contractor, repairman, or something.
Yeah, repairman.
Somewhere in one of my notebooks, I have it written down. So, now that you've got all your toys, you guys have been hanging out. It's safe.
There's one more thing.
What now?
The beast. The tank that I bought. I gotta look at the name of it. Hold on. The giant $20,000
armored vehicle.
That I bought.
Yeah, we got to get that guy out too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Got to stealth
I
on that
can't park
one.
him.
No, you can't park him in the street and
Park
hide him.
him
He
by
has
this
to.
guy.
Yeah, because he has negatives on stealth, sir. And you never put a good paint job on it or nothing, so it's still got the factory paint job.
I did too. I talked about that.
I don't remember it.
I
I'm
don't
going to give it to you,
remember
though.
what I
I
said
took
I
away
did.
your automated doors. I'm going to give this to you. All right.
I don't think I would have painted it too much.
I think it looks,
I wanted to like not stand out, you know.
That's fair enough. You're asking security professionals to not recognize an armored van that's going to be driving through checkpoints or driving around the neighborhood. So let's do that stealth roll for that van.
Okay. So that would be
your reaction.
Reaction
plus your sneaking.
By sneaking.
Your hot sim.
And then the hot sim.
And a minus.
But then what's
-1 because it's an armored vehicle. They're not very good at hiding.
Three successes.
3 successes. Not bad. It was not easy. But your armored van is currently... Your armored van did not make it out without being followed. You had to drive it into Renton to get it away from the cops, the security corps, as best as possible. And in the end, you crashed it into a junkyard to have a pile of trash fall over on top of it. It's an armored van. It'll be fine.
Right. So, yeah, that's fine, because now it's out of sight.
Out of sight.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm going to give you... I wanted 4 on this guy because I was like, it's huge. We'll go with this. Yeah, so all your toys are saved. Yay! So time has passed, and you guys have, been hanging out at Zoe's house for a few days now. A message comes through on her screen letting you guys know that she's flown back into town. That her plane is arriving at SeaTac. And in fact, her whole setup is so fancy, a camera even shows you the plane coming in to land at the SeaTac. Bam, look at
that. How does she get into the airport feeds? I don't understand.
It's something that the airports do nowadays for loved ones and family.
How did she hear my question?
I'm everywhere.
I watch it when you poop. There's a camera in the toilet.
No!
Gross.
That's no.
I need more toothpaste put in the toilet.
No!
There's a huge niche on that stuff in the Matrix.
Yeah, well.
Make money any way you can.
No. Also, I have a self-cleaning shower, so every time you went back in there to take a shower, the toothpaste was gone.
Dang it.
It is a lot of toothpaste.
It is a tremendous amount of toothpaste.
My drain is minty clean.
Does the sink do the dishes for you?
Mm-hmm.
I have a dishwasher.
Oh, you have a dish.
The sink does the dishes for her.
What you guys
the dishes
didn't...
in there, the basin of the sink lowers in, goes into the dishwasher, comes back, closes, and the dishwasher goes, I'm done. You open it, there's clean dishes. That's it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the future, motherfucker.
Yeah. Also, with the lifestyle that I chose, I also have a self-cooking stove setup. So you can, like, program in stuff, put the ingredients in, and it'll do crazy shit for you. But I guess you guys...
Fear is learning how to cook.
Exactly. Like, you guys didn't find that button, like, thing.
Fear thought that was you just high-five it every time you finish.
Yeah, and she was watching you do videos that'll help you know how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, that stuff's big time. Your plane lands. I'm assuming that you and Sunny part ways, like at the parking garage.
Yep.
Unless she's gonna go.
Bye, girl.
And I don't know. Would you go drop her off at her apartment?
I don't know.
I mean, that would be a nice thing to do.
Oh.
She doesn't drive. She
Oh.
doesn't drive.
Yeah,
That's true. I don't drive.
I would do that.
She said she would drop you off the apartment. Would you walk up to her apartment knowing what's up there?
No.
She said no. She's
That's
like,
fine.
fuck that zoo.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
How so? Yeah, you arrive at your illustrious place. The building's still cascaded blue, even in the early part of the day, with this light, sunshiny drizzle going on. It's like thick condensation is on everything. A nice little spray every once in a while coming from the clouds. You can kind of see the sun. It's kind of beautiful.
Yep. I'll walk in, nod to the front desk guy, go up to the escalator, take it up to my floor.
Elevator. Escalators don't go that high.
Yeah, right, sorry. Elevator.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a long time. I've been drunk for most of the end of it. Like...
You get up, carrying your bags. You probably even have one of the little robot things following you around.
I do.
Maybe two of them chasing after you.
Pew.
You get out of the elevator, you walk down the hall to your place.
Yep.
Door pops open. There's commotion. It smells like food. Maybe like an old Asian restaurant in there or something.
My favorite.
You step in, and you guys are very aware that she showed up. You see this woman. Have you met Trixie?
I don't
I don't think so.
think so.
Nope.
I haven't.
I don't think they have.
she's sitting on your couch in a Mary Jane position that looks incredibly uncomfortable, while the little girl is playing the PlayStation 4000 on the floor in front. She's drinking like a cup of coffee. She smiles. Oh, hello. Yeah, hi. She'll get up and come over to greet you and give you a quick hug, tell you thank you so much for letting you guys stay here. Physically touches you, asks if she can take anything from you.
Oh, no. They'll find their way to the closet, and then it just goes wing over the... You hear the motors of spinning wheels, like, kick up when it hits the carpet.
Mm-hmm. The kitchen's a little worse for the wear. It looks like there's splatter stains around the stove. The arm has tried to keep things clean. It's not been perfect. There's a couple of dishes sitting on the counter that haven't been put... People have been living here who are, and it's not all perfect.
Yeah. It's not just me and, like, it's fine. It's good. It's lived in. You should have seen Sitting Eagle's trailer whenever I first got there. So, where's everybody else?
Trixie will say, well, Nemo's still... She doesn't call you Nemo. What does she call you?
What does she call you?
I don't know.
What do we call you now?
Okay.
Nemo.
Okay.
Wait, because she met me as Odysseus.
Thought you changed your name to Ulysses last time.
No.
Who knows?
So
That one dude.
If that's what's happened, that's probably what Trixie will call you, thinking that because that's what Gears would have told her. My friend Ulysses is there. So, well, Ulysses hasn't come out of his room. I think he's still in there doing some exercise or something. He does that stuff all the time, push-ups and whatnot. And Gears was outside on the patio smoking a cigarette. I was about to go join him.
Oh, okay.
And you, Gears, you can hear her call out to you, honey, your friend's back. Honey, your friend's back.
Honey! Your friend's back!
Huh? Okay.
Oh,
Be right there.
God.
Get in here and say hello.
Alright, I'll come in.
John,
Wait, I only have 2 bedrooms. Where the fuck were you staying? Were you staying in my room?
Who?
Was your room with the unicorn
What?
and the pink pillows?
No.
Oh, no, then it was my
Oh,
room.
no, we were staying in that room.
Cool.
we figured we'll just crash on the couch when you got back. It's no big deal.
Okay. That's fine. It's a pull-out anyway. Like, it's a queen size pull-out.
Oh, that is... Thank you so much. That is awesome. She pulls the cushions off and looks underneath them. Wow, I didn't even realize it's so soft for a pull-out,
Yeah, it's not one of the... It doesn't have the in it either that, like, hits you in the...
I hate those.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
slept on one of those once.
So every time somebody mentions how the couch, I elbow Gears.
Yeah, see, you just grab this handle. I would have got the automatic one, but, whatever, it's fine. And you just pull out the bottom part of it.
Elbow nudge.
And then you just kind of push down, and then it's, it's queen size. And it's already
Wow,
got...
look, it spreads so wide open.
It's got these...
I'm not saying it, I'm doing it. We don't have the camera, so I can't just have them see.
Okay. And I got, and it's fresh seat already on the bed, so...
Yeah, we didn't even know it was here.
Don't worry, we washed the sheets.
What?
Yeah, we found the laundry service. The little chute that you put everything in.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nice. You have a really nice apartment. It's got an
Thank
amazing
you.
view. So
Thank
this
you.
woman piles on the compliments. She's very thankful for you putting up with them, considering the situation. And of course, at some point, she will probably even blabber on about how, they think that they were being followed. It was just probably some crazy driver after they slept in a haunted hotel.
Right. I am gonna start some coffee. Who wants some? And then we can talk all about that.
Fair enough. So, Jay, how much of your experiences do you want to share with the other two?
Depends on how much they're willing to share.
All right, well then.
Like, to be honest, I was thinking, like, the whole time that she was gone up until this point, I would kind of, like, try to talk to Odessa, Nemo, Ulysses.
Odessa, Nemo, Ulysses? I like it.
And see what he would tell me about his situation, and I would, if he's willing to open up, I would talk to him. But that's all up to him.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I would totally open up about my issues with the tongue and my exit and then discovery again.
Yeah, I'll tell him that I was visited by a deer skull in the night, and he told me to leave before the sun came. But, I would be more detailed about it.
Deer skull, get out.
Get out before the sun.
And actually, I would actually talk to him about how. So she's pregnant. Hold on.
So she's pregnant.
So she's pregnant.
Hold on.
My daughter. So she's pregnant, and that baby should not be alive. Like, we fed it or she took the pills to, like, get rid of it. We went to the doctor to get rid of it. And so there's something weird going on. And she was drinking one night, and she drank a bunch, and she didn't even get drunk. Not a single buzz, nothing. So, like, there's something weird going on.
Isn't that supposed to be bad?
Yeah, like.
Are you retelling all this at the same time? I just need to make sure. Yeah,
This was like our conversation before you got here.
Right, but are you going to reiterate all of this, like, information whenever I down? Tell me. Like,
no.
I'm asking.
So she's
only if you ask.
I will. Like, I'm asking. It's 20 questions. Actually, it's like 50 questions.
Tell everything. But I don't want her in the room when I'm talking about that.
Okay.
So you guys will probably go into another room.
She has a ghost baby or something like that. I don't want her to know that.
You guys will probably be in another room while she and Fira are either in the kitchen or in the front room playing video games. Sound good?
Yeah, excellent.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then, like, maybe she got pregnant with the ghost baby because of that time we had sex while we were astral projecting off of the what's that drug called?
Tempo.
Tempo, yeah.
Wait, your character doesn't know the drug?
I know. I'm just correcting him out of character.
He doesn't remember the drug. His character doesn't
okay.
No, my character definitely remembers the drug because I have an addiction to it.
I need some of that stuff. What stuff? I don't know. I just need it.
I don't know what it's called.
I need some of that drug. Which one?
All of them.
The space ghost drug.
So the more I talk, the weirder and weirder the story is getting.
Yeah.
I think you need to see somebody about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, immortal ghost babies and visited by, like, deer spirits, you should probably, I don't know what kind of expert you need, man.
I don't know either.
So, does any of you have a contact on your character sheet that's a magic user?
I don't.
Alan! Alan!
Oh, dog.
Hold
Wait
on.
a minute. So, I know that weird college-age teen that showed up on my doorstep, was like, oh yeah, I hate the tongue too. And now I know that she found me with magic. I don't think that we exchanged for information. Did we?
You have a voodoo child following you around, and you think my story is weird?
A voodoo child? Fiona's not a voodoo child.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful, young...
So, aside from all that, no, you did not exchange numbers.
Yeah.
But you have someone else on your sheet who is known magic user, John. Go back farther.
Sonny?
That old lady from the bus?
Longer than that, like near the beginning. You got his number. He is a contact. He's a Native American.
Oh, Roachie! I know. Oh man, I wanted Roachie for a different game. I'm gonna buzz him up. I know a guy. He's the best magic person I know.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, buzz up Roachie.
Hey, who is this?
Hey Roachie, it's Odysseus. We worked together once.
Yeah, I remember that name. This isn't his number, though.
No, it's new phone.
Oh, that's cool, man. It's been, what, a year?
Yeah, it's been too long.
Oh,
Too long.
man, how you been, bro?
A little up and a little down. How about you?
It's been pretty good. The council made me move, so I'm on the far edge of the reservation, but that's fine. I'm more out with all the peace and whatnot. It's less noisy out here. That's kind of cool. I get to, be me. I wake up in the morning, I get high, and I have some coffee. Then, lunchtime, I get high, and
I
whatever
definitely
else,
want to meet this guy.
what I want to, find. And then, comes dinner time, I get high again, and then I find something to eat. I like to do spirit walks a lot these days.
So while I'm listening to him, I cover the mouthpiece while he's telling me the story, and I lean it forward to you guys. And I'm like, what was I supposed to ask him?
Mambo, I get high. Mambo, and then I get high.
You need some help figuring
Yeah.
out some magic. I don't know what you're supposed to tell him. You can't tell him the whole story over the phone, and I don't know where to start.
Well, hey,
Oh god, he's gonna have to come here.
hey, Roachie, I'm gonna hand you off to one of my other friends.
Just put him on speaker.
I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Oh, yeah, man, that's cool. How can I help you, man? We had a good time.
He's on speaker now. Yeah,
Hello?
Ask some questions.
I am a friend of Odysseus's, and
Cool.
I need some help with some magic problems.
Oh, man, I'm really good with magic. I got me a totem and everything.
That's what I hear.
Roachie, what part of the res are you on?
Oh, Game Master has completely forgot the name of the reservation, but he names one, and it's actually right across the border, not too far away, and I can't remember what their fucking letters stand for, but anyways, he's right around the corner.
Just making sure you weren't out on the island. Probably would have known you.
I mean, I live on an island by myself because nobody is around.
Aw.
Oh, hey, Roachie, no man is an island.
I heard that once too.
So,
We probably shouldn't discuss this over the phone.
Oh, it's
Would you have a problem
sensitive.
coming into the city? Would you have a problem coming into the city?
Oh, no, I don't have a problem coming into the city. It might take me a little while. My truck don't go as fast as it used to.
I can have somebody pick you up.
I bring some of those drugs.
Don't listen to him. Don't bring that here.
What? What was that?
Exactly. I'll have somebody pick you up. Could you send me your
I
Oh,
bet he's
yeah.
got the
your
good
coordinates, and then I'll
stuff. Like peyote. Oh man,
Go out Route 17, and once you get past the old Chevron sign, you'll see the old Chevron gas station on your right-hand side. Turn past that, go past the dumpster. There's a dirt road. You'll get to a fallen log. Just drive around it. It's not really that big. You can get off the side of the road. Just keep that dirt road on right there. And when the white peak comes up along the left-hand side, you're going to turn southward, and you'll find my trailer.
Got it. In my brain, I'm doing Google Maps to find the exact coordinates.
Roll.
Ooh, what do I need to roll?
This is Matrix Perception.
Oh, excellent. Matrix Perception.
I was thinking that you were just recording that part of the conversation, and in the special notes at the bottom of the like driver ordering, you would just like put that audio file.
No. Maybe. But I was gonna do an automated, no person driver.
You're gonna do this dice roll, and if you're successful, we're gonna fast forward. It's gonna take him at least 2 days to get back here. So, just gonna toss that out.
Because he got high. Because he got high.
Jesus.
Because he got high.
No, because the driver showed up, and then they got high.
That's why I'm sending a driverless vehicle.
Aww.
We can always go pick him up. I got a vehicle.
You need to stay where you are, sir. Okay. I think that's how many.
Yeah, that's a very good question, Radio.
I wonder if Horizon's Google satellite map view anyone up to Who knows? But I'm sure that fallen log has been there forever.
It comes up,
and south is kind of like a normal direction.
When the white tip comes up on your left-hand side, turn south.
Exactly.
The car is going to be like, turning south, white tip on left.
Ooh,
no road detected.
One.
No road detected. Are
Wow,
you rolling
you got
D2s?
30 successes?
What?
How did you roll 7 2s?
I don't know.
That's a terrible
But at least
roll.
they weren't ones.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
That's very impressive. You got 1 success.
I know.
We're going to change that from it's going to be 2 days, it's going to be 3 days.
Jesus. Okay.
All right. So
There were actually 2. One of them was fresh.
Damn it.
No, what happened is they sent a second car to get the first car.
Yeah.
The first car found the log.
They sent the first car got lost. And they sent a car with a driver. And then they got
I can only see that car arrives. It smashes in the log, goes dragging it down the road, finally arrives at Roachie's place. He gets in it, and then he pulls out his special little stick, wraps on the dashboard, and be like, "Hey, man, take me up to the convenience store. I need to get some more papers." And the car drives him to the convenience store.
God damn it.
And then he's like, "Hey, man, take me back to my place. We can smoke out." The driver shows up later that day. Roachie and the car are outside next to a campfire.
How does the car get high?
What's that? Roachie's hotboxing the car. And he's playing his little drum. And that's what he drives up on. You know, because he's got his little badge camera on. He's like, "Okay, well, I've arrived. I found the road. It's so dark out here. I'm so scared. I think I see a fire and some lights. Oh my God." You know, that's his live feed with this driver as he comes to a stop, and there's a trailer, a bunch of wrecked looking vehicles and stuff like that. And one of the company cars that looks like shit because it hit a log, it dragged it across the town. And there's this old Indian looking dude. Well, he's not old, he's young Indian looking dude. He's got his little drum out and he's duk, 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 duk. So, after
Told you I should.
when the driver wakes up the next morning and Roachie says, "So why were you out here, dude?" "Oh man, I need to take you back to the sea." "Fuck, I'm gonna lose my job. Let's go." Later in the day, later in the second day, you get a text message saying, "There were complications in the pickup of your passenger. He will be arriving tomorrow. We will be taking care of the hotel arrangements. Until then, you don't need to pay anything else. The complication is all on us. You hack into his feed, and they're down in Portland, and the driver's rubbing his head. You can see from his camera on this vestment that's sitting on the dashboard going, how the hell did we end up here? Roachie's sitting on the other bed going, dude, it's okay, man. This was supposed to happen. That's how we met these ladies. And there's these two ladies hanging out with, but I can't, man. This is my job. They're watching me all the time. No, they're not, man. I used magic on it. Shut up, magic doesn't exist.
Radio says spirit journey.
Yes, that's what Roachie's telling you. It's a spirit journey, man. And the guy's like, what were in those pills? Oh, just all good natural stuff.
It's all herbs that he picked off of his island.
So, near the end, or sorry, we're going to say about the middle of the second day, you get notification that the driver has finally arrived. And you can meet your company. Your company is about to arrive, so you know if you want to meet him down in the down floors or anything and escort him up. Otherwise, it's just going to be weird as you let your company wander the building.
Nope, I am going to go down and meet him.
All right. You go into the... Who's going with her to meet Roachie? Nobody, right?
Nobody!
Okay.
We're not allowed out.
Yeah, you're not allowed out.
You go to the parking garage, and there is a Honda Civic. It's a white Honda Civic. It's got, like, damage along the side. It looks like the back window has been busted, but somebody put some duct tape onto it. It's got the company logo on the side. The driver's uniform is trashed in appearance. He looks like he's been in a fight. He's got a cut. This young Indian dude who looks like he's got dreads, he's Native American, he's covered in focuses. He looks like the textbook, like, spit 'em up Native American shaman just walked through a junkyard and picked up stuff and was like, this is me. And so he doesn't fit, and the driver just looks like, please take him. The car looks terrible. The inside of the car is just like a layer of red dirt in the floorboard. He's wearing old military boots. He gets out. Hey, I know you. I heard your voice once.
Yeah.
You haven't even said anything yet. And he smiles.
Excellent.
He's like 5'2", so he's short, but he's kind of broad at the same time, and he has that nice red colored skin. So he's definitely not been like an indoors all his life kind of individual.
Excellent. I will lean into the car and hand the boy a cred stick with like 500 new yen on it.
Oh, shit.
I've seen things. He takes the cred stick, drops it into the floorboard, pulls the door shut. I've seen things, and starts driving off.
Bye.
You notice the back axle wobbles as the car drives off, like it's been hit maybe a really big pothole or something.
Oh my god.
Roachie turns, bye, man. Good luck on finding everything you want. Hey. I'm
Let's
Roachie.
go.
Going bad.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everything is frozen.
No.
Uh-oh. How's the stream doing?
Yeah, how is the stream doing? Is it good?
I can... So it's just the...
Yeah, stream's fine.
Yeah,
Everything's
it's better now.
Great. So, wow. Hey, I'm Roachie.
Hi, I'm So.
Wow, you're real pretty.
Thank you. Let's go inside.
Okay. So you guys walk in, you get up to the room. He has a completely musty, earthy smell to him.
I kind of dig it.
You get up, and bam, we're going to fast forward. He's in the room, you guys all hanging out. Trixie, is she in the room with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. He comes walking in the room. The first person he pays attention to is Fira. Hey! You're so pretty, he says. And she smiles, and she, like, you know, does the childish thing where she rubs her feet, puts her hand behind, and thanks him. And then he looks to Trixie, goes, oh, you're pregnant. That's awesome. then walks over and he looks to.
How far along is she? I've lost track of time.
We're like at 3 months.
Okay.
Looks over to Ulysses. Odysseus, it's good to see you, man. He reaches out to give a hug.
Oh yeah, I'll do a hug. Good to see you too, Roachie.
He will then get to Gears. I've never met you, but you look cool.
You look cool too, man. You look like someone I could hang out with.
You want to smoke out later?
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Balcony.
Oh, you got a balcony?
I do.
So he will walk over, look out the balcony. Wow. This is a really big jungle.
It is.
I'm not here for the jungle, am I?
No.
He begins looking over everybody. You guys are all over the place. I don't even know what kind of help or what you need from me. I'm just a junker.
Take a seat. Would you like some coffee?
Sure. He sits onto your couch and sheds a little bit of dirt.
That's okay. It's fine.
She has robots for that.
I have robots for that. I'll bring him a cup of coffee, cream, sugar, whatever you need.
No, it's good. I take it just like this. This is a huge cup.
It's got chicory in it.
Wow. That sounds expensive.
It's not. It's an herb. My mother-in-law delivers or gives me like her blend of coffee.
He will drink it. Sip onto it. This is really strong. I don't think I make anything this strong. He pats his knees. He's wearing like brown colored blue jean pants. Just maybe they're pants that have gotten so much dirt on them. He's patched them a couple of times.
They're Carhartts, man.
There you go.
Carhartts stay forever.
Forever. And so, like I say, he pats his knees and then he looks at the entire room.
Well, we need help with our friend Trixie here.
He looks across to all the three females. Looks to the little girl. What's wrong with her?
Well?
No, not Fira. Trixie, and I point to the pregnant one.
Yeah.
Oh. He
Could
stands
you-
up, walks across the room. I'm Roachie. And I'm Trixie. So you go through this like clumsy, awkward moment where he's spacing.
Yeah, it's fine. Coyote gets like that on the res every once in a while.
Coyote's brother gets Coyote, laughing Coyote.
Yeah, laughing coyote.
I forgot about him for just a second.
There you go.
Yeah, but he ain't as fucked up as Roachie.
That's true. Well, Roachie, she is pregnant, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
But we need to know if there's anything special about the baby.
He stops and he like looks slightly cross-eyed for a minute, like it's a weirded out facial contortion. Whoa. Yeah. I've never seen this, but I mean, I kind of seen and knew about it too, especially when I was in school, because I went to school for all of this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I read a book in school.
What do you see?
He reaches out and he puts his hand like near her, not touching her. And then he's like, is it okay? And she's like looking at you guys like, can I have this weird guy touch my belly?
Yeah, you can.
I'll hold her hand, or I'll put my hand out to, like, if that'll help her.
All right, he touches her skin, and then his eyes like blink rapidly for a moment, like he's having a seizure, and then he leans back and like he has like this nothing look on his face, and then it comes back to normal. The raven has chosen this child. It will be born with magical powers. This child is special. to be born at an early age, gifted. Wow. Did I just say that?
You did.
I was totally just possessed by the Raven spirit. That
Who's
was
the
so
Raven?
cool.
Who's the Raven?
Oh, he's like one of the totems. Like my totem is earth and the leftover remnants of man. People call me, they have a dirty word for it. They call me a toxic shaman. But I don't use it to corrupt the land. I use it to clean the land. Kind of. It's kind of like an earth thing.
Does the Raven spirit have antlers?
Yeah, man. He can. Man,
What's the Raven spirit's what does he reign over? What's his
well, I mean, it depends on your tradition. My tribe, the Raven Spirit, is a warrior. You go a little bit farther north, and he's an asshole.
Would I have heard anything like from the?
fitting that he chose my child?
Ah.
If you want, it's a logic plus magical theory roll.
Oh, okay. I can roll 5 dice.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're
fuck that.
defaulting?
Yes, because I don't have any magical
so
theory.
You lose 2 dice.
Oh, 2?
Yeah, you lose 2 dice when you default.
Well
So
then.
if your logic is a 6, you actually have 4 dice.
I do!
Yeah.
And I only got 2!
You got no clue.
Aw.
Is there any reason the Aztec Corporation? I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Were you going to tell her something?
Well, no,
Is there
I
any
wanted
reason?
to... Oh, sorry. I just wanted to know if there was anything that I heard, like, from the res that I go to out on Nebe. Like, if there's any correlation.
So, as far as it goes for magic, there are like some magic users who are more down to earth, and they get these things called totems. These totems are like spirit animals, like Garfield, who guide you through life, or Calvin and Hobbes, or some silliness like this.
Yeah.
And some people don't even have a totem.
Okay.
Bird is the word. All right.
Is there any reason the Aztec Corporation would be after the Raven?
Oh no, man. Aztecology, those people are bad, man. They do blood magic, man, and sacrificing and stuff. And like when it comes down to it, sacrificing somebody gives you more power through blood magic. Sacrificing a child gives you more power through blood magic. And they're like, adults, children are much more powerful than adults. And like magical people are more powerful than a regular adult. So man, if you do the math, a magical child, that's like compounded interest or something.
How would they have known that my child was magical?
I don't know. Maybe they killed a chicken and read its innards.
Probably the same way that Roachie knows that your child is special.
I knew it because I could feel it when I walked in the room. I mean, I couldn't tell it from outside the building, but I mean, like being in the room, it's like you can't miss it.
Is there any way to protect somebody from being seen? Like, if we wanted to cloak...
You mean like to be invisible?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. You put him in the dirt.
You could do that.
Right. So, what if she wanted to go somewhere? Or they needed to move away? I'm not kicking you guys out. I'm just letting you know. I'm really not. It's fine. You can stay here as long as you need to. But what if we had to transport her somewhere? They're like a spell or Like something we could do for her?
Oh yeah, probably, but I'm not. I don't. Yeah, so like, there's a name for that kind of magic, and I don't make that kind of magic.
Would you happen to know anybody that does?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. I don't want to tell you no because, man, that's scary shit right there. I just kind of want to get high now.
Me too.
Balcony.
Okay.
Hold on, one more question. Why would I'm not magical? She's not magical. Why would we be having the spirit child of the raven deity spirit?
Oh man. I'm going to ask you a
Did
really
we
deep
just get
question,
chosen? Okay, go ahead.
and it might help. Did you get jiggy on ancestral burial grounds?
Not that we
The
know
trailer
of.
park you guys were at is
Possibly.
called Indian Mound.
I wouldn't know that though.
Yeah, but Trixie would, and she says that.
Oh no.
What trailer park?
Remember you? Oh no, that's you guys got high back at the house. Never mind. Anyways,
No, we got high, and then we went over. We like projected out to the beach.
yeah, she says at the beach, he's just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You might have had sex on Indian burial ground, and that's it. You're infested with the spirit of someone's grandma.
Gross.
I didn't write the rules.
Or great.
You should have done like this sofa.
Yeah, it's a nice sofa, man.
Pulled out.
It's a pullout.
Ah, oh, that's good, man. Trixie's like, what? Why are you all laughing?
Nothing. Oh, it's fine.
I'm really sorry that I don't know
Is
anything
it bad?
than that.
Oh, okay.
You have been a great help.
So the raven spirit? It's not evil.
I mean, he could be an asshole. But
Okay.
we already covered that part.
Right.
You were making out near the ocean and kind of like, like my tribe's inland. And our raven spirit is a powerful warrior who vanquishes foes and battles against evil and darkness. And he's intelligent and stuff. And then you get up to the coastal lands and theirs is a thief and an asshole.
A thief that sneaks in and says hello to your girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, man. That makes so much sense.
Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful help. How about we step out back?
All right. Hey, have you ever seen this stuff? And he pulls out some crooked, black-looking root stuff. That's all crunched up in a small, highly damaged plastic bag.
Shit.
No, what is that?
Well, it comes off this plant out in the desert. Come on, man. I got a pipe.
I'm down.
I'll
helps
make
you do spirit
burritos.
quests.
Shit.
I could use one of those right now.
Yeah, maybe it can help you find answers. Anybody else want to find answers?
Oh man, I'm looking for some answers.
I'm good. I'm not
Come
babysitting.
on, come on, Nemo. Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't need a babysitter. I'm an
Mhm.
adult.
I press a button on the wall and like a gated, not a gated, but like a screened in portion comes around the porch with like the awning comes down over it too. It's like if you have children, this is what you put on the railing.
Nice.
Don't watch what happens out here, kids.
All
Well,
right.
it goes privacy, but it's still breathable, and you can like sit out there and you won't fall over, and you guys can just be
Fair
little.
enough. So you guys go out
monkeys.
there. He breaks up some pieces of twig and whatnot. And you guys smoke some peyote.
Shit. Yep.
We will worry about those reflective moments later. Maybe talk about them during the next 2 weeks or so.
I'm gonna make burritos,
Lots
and
of
have
burritos.
lemonade ready for you guys.
Excellent.
Robin, I have not forgotten you, but I finally got to the point where I wanted to talk to you before we actually end the show. Do you have a contact character that is a fixer? I think we lost her.
Oh no.
No.
Her screen is black, and I don't hear anything.
I don't even.
I saw a muted microphone appear and then disappear. Maybe she's there and we just can't see her.
She's there in spirit.
If you can hear us, Robin, type to us. Seriously, just type. She's typing.
Ah!
She is there. All right. You and I will talk about what's going to be going on with your character because you didn't get any showtime today. You will be getting 3 karma. Actually, I'm going to give you 3 karma. I'm going to give everybody else 2 karma for this wonderful role-playing session. For Jay's desire to save all of his toys, I think that was great. I definitely was happy. Like, I can't forget all my toys. I just got my toys. That was so great. I loved it. 2 karma for everybody else, 3 for Robin. And now you guys have an idea what the fuck's going on. And
Yay.
you gotta find someplace safe for Trixie.
Maybe
Gotta
we can
find
wrap her belly in dirt.
belly dirt, cellophane dirt wrappings.
Yeah.
That might work. I mean, Roachie might go for it. He'd be like, that's a great idea.
Well, he can be our test subject. Like, can you feel it
Yeah.
through
Can
her
you still
now?
Now I can't. Okay.
No, like with your.
With your eyeballs, huh?
Yeah.
So we're going to be moving fast forward, and at the beginning of next game session, you guys are going to have some information from Roachie on what it is that can possibly be done, and maybe you guys will do some research since you're all up for helping your friend out. And soon, you guys are going to be reached out to one of your fixers for the possibility of some work.
Yeah.
If you need it. I mean, if you really need work.
We
Get
have
your
plenty.
mind off things. So,
Guys can just stay at my place. You gotta pay rent, though.
Oh. So yeah, we need jobs.
You don't even want to know how much. It's awful.
That's why you shoot grandmas in the back while they're running away.
I don't know. I don't fuck up jobs. I make sure I remember to wear my mask.
Oh! Burn.
so much
Burn, yeah.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody who joined us tonight to watch our show. This has actually been a rather bit of a hoot. I've definitely had a fun time reliving Roachie. I kind of enjoy that NPC. So I was kind of glad that nobody has an NPC or a contact that's magical.
Just me.
Just you. Nobody's reached out and made contact with the magical kind. That's so cool. All right, fair enough.
Well, you know.
Well, we did used to have the other guy,
Pollux. Yeah, we did have Pollux, but I don't know if anybody had him written on a character sheet for contact. So
Yeah, and like his solution was just like of acid. So that's kind of
Yeah,
scary.
I got terrified, and then like he touched me and was like, "You're special," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks, bye."
very true.
Yeah. This is my acid hand.
Whoa.
I burnt myself.
So we will be gaming again if you guys will go to our original box set. We have a calendar on our page. I don't know how Google works anymore. Where the heck
It's
am I
okay.
doing? There we
I'll
go.
get it.
I'm pushing buttons. Our website. I'm actually showing them our calendar. Look at this calendar. I worked for this thing. This coming up Friday, as you can see, the grade box is where we're at. You can see our schedule. The schedule is also on our Twitch channel, and you can see what's going to be going on. Magic Shop Friday Night Fights are coming up real soon.
Yes.
I'm excited about that. I think I've picked out which system. We've got Evan has decided that he's going to be joining us for the Magic Shop. Woo, Evan. And yeah, I know. I did some work. I've been doing stuff. Friday Night Frights is going to be later in the same night, so I'm doing a double header on Fridays. And then the next Friday I'm doing again. So I'm going to be doing that for a little while.
So did you say Magic Shop on Friday nights?
Yes, I'm going to be doing the Magic Shop on Friday nights. That's what won the poll.
Right.
Yes. We're going to be
okay,
starting
what time?
We're going to be starting a new group of players. So if you're thinking about joining, reach out to me, Jay, and we'll talk about character setup and stuff like that. I think tomorrow I'm going to have a pretty set idea of which game system I'm going to use.
I'm reaching out to you. I want to play.
Okay, great. Great, that's 2. So we have a total, that's 3. I have 3 players. I think I'm good for now. But if anybody else is interested, I will pick up happily a 4th. Yeah, Firefox is weird. So there's our schedule. Definitely check that out. And if you go over to our Twitch channel, you have events posted as well. Let's see. And John put our website up in there. So we have a Discord. Let me see how I can find the Discord information, because that way I can share it, unless John's faster than me.
I don't have Discord on my laptop.
Oh, yeah.
Where is... Oh, wait, I know what's going on. I need to do that, and then do this, and then do that.
I think this
That
is
didn't-
it.
Maybe.
Ah!
I think I found it.
Yay.
We'll see. Just link it.
We'll see.
Put it out
There we go.
Yeah, that looks right. That looks
Excellent.
right. So that is our Discord. Come join us on our Discord. Hang out, chit-chat with us. And you'll see the game systems we're working on, the game setups that we're playing around with. Come hang out, say hello. And, of course, you'll see us, if you follow us on Twitch, you will see when we're about to go live. If you're hanging on the Discord, you'll get a notification through the Discord when we're about to do stuff. Or you'll hear us chit-chatting about things. Come hang out. Not sure I have anything else I should be saying at this point in time. John, you've got something on Wednesdays, right?
Oh yeah. I'm doing another casual play of Sid Meier's Civilization 6. This time as Mansa Musa and the Mali civilization. And so tune in this Wednesday as we try to recover from a voracious blow from our violent neighbor, Shaka Zulu. We're hoping that we can take our capital back and not lose.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting
And
stuff.
that's going to be, sorry, and that's going to be channel original box set.
That's going to be on the original box set channel. On Saturdays, we broadcast on the Shadowcasters Network, a campaign setting that my wife and I have worked on for quite a bit. It's called Shattered Isles. Check us out there as well. Shadowcasters Network on Twitch. Follow them as well. They're a bunch of cool guys. They got a bunch of stuff. But I think that pretty much covers it.
Well, there has been talk of me and Cassie streaming some gameplay.
So, I'll do a backstory on that real quick. I, a long time ago, bought this game called Ark Survival for myself. And then my son found it as well, and he wanted to buy it. So I bought it from him, and then we tried playing it, and it didn't work out. Fast forward to now, he and I now have computers that can handle it. Yay! We play it. We're sitting in the other room. I start telling Sarah and Cassie about it, and they are excited because they want to jump in there. So, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, so Cassie and I have talked about it, and we're going to try to jump on together, have our own server, run around, and be Beastmasters. We're going to try to tame all of the animals on there. It'll be great. Yes, Cassie needs Maggie the Megalodon. I don't know if you can tame them, but we're going to get them.
They got giant sharks.
Giant sharks, raptors. Yep, all of them. So that'll be coming up. Not sure when, but soon.
Definitely
soon
on our list.
Yep.
So check out Cassie and Sarah as they try to tame Maggie the Megalodon.
Mm-hmm. It'll be great.
Alrighty then. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. The game called Ark Survival. ARK. Ark. Thank you for everyone for tuning in, and you guys